I tell you, take heed, you know. Take heed. Because even though it looks sound like it they're far, but trust me, them people they're not easy, Rasta. Them people they're not easy. The man them a blow up all water tank them, you know, like reservoirs where the nation needs to have water. Them not easy at all. Every night, some bombing go on. People are dead. Just like that. And then little after you see them gone, go pray. Or play golf. Or something like that. That's why we know so we can trust them to make things right. We have to just write for ourselves and who they around me, because them not look out for humanity at all. Maybe them is part of the AI with flesh. I don't know. Maybe some AI with flesh. What a thing. What a thing. This is the Cutting Edge on RFM. We're there with you next Wednesday night. You know, it's a rainfall to the upper my way, yeah? May I tell you, after some terrible thunder, we just see the rain start. Come on. We give thanks for it because a long time we never see it. And I want to tell you something. Sometime when you don't see the rain fall, you want to give thanks it now fall too. Because remember what took place last year and the year before. But we're there, we're much, right this moment in time, we are doing much better than some of the countries them in Europe, where eat a kill off a whole heap of them, because you know, see them place there, a whole heap of the house them don't have no air condition, because they're always cold. But now, heat and fire, because you know, when the place dry like all up here now, when the grass dry, you know, when the sun dry it out, you know, it catch a fire, you know. Yeah, man, a whole heap of them place, and the sun cause the fire, man. People live a people more time, and the heat cause the fire. But we give thanks that we don't really see no fire up here. So we're there with you, we're going to till 2 o'clock, you understand? 2 holidays come up next week. Can't believe that. 2 holidays. One is Emancipation Day and the other one is Independence Day. Well, you know, say we allow Emancipation Day because actually it's we, when you say we, I mean Rastafari community did lobby for them to put it back on the calendar as a respect for those who fought for the emancipation. You know, we're going to interview where we're supposed to Lady Patra tonight, yeah? Yeah, in the night, yeah, we're going to have Lady Patra up on the phone, yeah? I see she sneakingly come back into the musical scene. She take long to come forward, so we want to find out why she takes so long. For those of you who are on the younger side, you might not even know who name Lady Patra. Well, when we're done, you're going to know who name Lady Patra. Meanwhile, yes, I hope you're ready for me, because we're going to introduce Lady Patra. Good night, ma'am.
Hey, what's up, Moot? Enough love and respect, man. Long time I've been waiting on this moment.
You make it so like when you go somewhere dark.
No, man, you know, I always wanted to be on your show and everything because, you know, I come to your house, you know, I buy your soap, I eat your food and everything and stuff like that, but we really never get the time to sit down and talk about, you know, past and present and everything.
All right, as you talk about food, Red Girl Ring, welcome to Red Girl Ring.
Well, because of my career, you know, I'm getting ready to start doing what I do. I'm doing that, but I'm relaunching, reopening. I'm looking closer down to, I was thinking of December, but I said January because I will also have my cooking show, which will be called hot and sexy cooking with the Queen. So it's going to complement everything one time.
So you're going to open another place?
Yes, but I'm doing it in the between New Kingston and Lady Musgrave Road area.
Okay.
That's where I'm going to be doing it, off the hill, yes.
For those of you who don't know what we are talking about, Lady Patra did have a nice little one-stop place, a red girl ring, where down there used to talk with car. We are trying to figure out this way used to down there, but everybody knows that the smell of the food stopped them there. Yeah, and
Chateau 7 Gourmet.
Yeah, it was wonderful. You know, anyway.
Yes.
So you say you launch out again?
Yes, Muta, I've been trying to do this for a long time and everything, as you know, or maybe hear a couple things before, but each time I wanted to do it, I realized it wasn't the right time and everything. So, for me, I went on more like a spiritual thing, meditation and everything, and forgiving a lot of people, because I realized that I had to cleanse those things out of my mind and everything, and isolate myself and everything, refresh myself, exercise, create my mind, and refresh again. And that's basically what I've been doing. And now that, I'm lucky enough to have a record deal, which is not just a record deal, it's a label deal. It's as if I'm going back to Sony, with Orchard Sony, who is dealing with the distribution.
Oh, yeah?
But I decide, yes, man. So that's what's going on. And J House Record as well also is the person that hooked me up with them, because I had the opportunity of doing the deal straight. But Muta, as you know, the Queen has gone through a lot. So I've learned my lesson in order for me to become more educated in this, is to have some cushion in the middle that can deal with the other things.
The last show me here was with Tanya season about 50.
Yes, exactly. We both turned 50, and she was scared to turn 50. And I was telling her, I said, no, when you become 50, it's like more better, because I realized, oh my God, I can actually claim back myself. And it's such a new thing, man. That's why I highly recommend that. Women, if you're in your 50s and stuff, it's really the beginning of it, because I was so stressed out in my 20s and in my 30s trying to navigate my way through life and everything. And it's the most beautiful thing now. So I highly recommend a proper diet and exercise, lots of sunlight, and, meditation and things like that.
All right, when you say you was stressed out in the early days, what caused a sister like you to set up? Because you was a very successful, especially in the 80s. You was a
90s.
Sorry, not the 90s.
Right.
It's a carry away down there, so.
Yes.
You was very successful as a sister, one of the only one them who did out there internationally. So where did that stress you out? Music?
No, man. It has never been a man ever in my life that has stressed me out, ever. Period. Because I don't even like go around. I'm not going around dating people and all these stuff. A matter of fact, when I was going through all the things that I was going through, I'm by myself, because it takes a lot of energy to deal with that. That's when I started reading a lot of scriptures and everything. Basically, people need to know this. I'm not the only person that have gone through stuff as an artist, and it has to do with, people who deal with fears and everything and stuff like that. You just wanted to feel free or feel heard. And some of those things were missing and stuff, and then you feel like you want to live your life in fear because of who people know and everything, and you can't get anything done because people say, yo, don't do that for them people, because you cannot be controlled. So all of those things were the things that I've gone through, but fortunately for me, it took me a while, Muta, because I was in major stress and depression, because I didn't know how to navigate myself, because people would say, yo, you're Patra, this and that. But I'm happy that people are looking at these things. I didn't also have to take one pill to come out of it. As I say, prayer's done it, communication and patience, because I decided to hold out. And I have good news for my fans and you tonight, is that now I get back my master's. For both, I'm getting back my master. Yes, from Queen of the Pack and Center of Attraction. I've managed to work those things out. Yeah, no, definitely. But believe me, Muta, it took me almost 20-something years to get to that, because both out of that years, more than 15 of those, the 17, I was going through a lot. So when I found the Jerk Center place, at Red Gathering, it actually heals me because I love to cook. I like to do stuff. I like to call it sexy food and stuff like that. However, that's what I use to actually able to communicate again with regular people, like just everybody from Madman, Busman, this, that. It heals me. It heals me because I was so reserved. I've learned the word ensconced, where you just isolate yourself and do these things. And by speaking to people again, when the Jerk Center hit the New York Times, they didn't even know who I was until they found out in the end. And then BET come calling DJ Cassidy, then Get Millie Black, the movie series. And then I say, you know what? I need to relaunch my career. And then during that time, I've done a couple shows in between, and I said, I'm going to take it seriously. And I've had a couple people come at me and everything and stuff like that. But this is the deal that I think was best for me. I think Sony, although Sony was never the problem. So Sony knows how to deal with what I'm doing. And then I have J-House also, who have the same vision and know my value. And then the deal that I signed is now a labor deal, not a regular deal.
All right, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
The Patra then and the Patra now, musically, what define the Patra now different from the Patra then?
It's more humbling, more spiritual. And I said I'm obsessed with nature. I exercise a lot. To say who I am now is a new person, but it's the same sensual Patra. But I'm highly educated when it comes to I need to conduct myself and understand the business. What is it I have to do? And, and just proceed in a different manner. And also, as I said, the most important thing is forgiveness. And for me, it took me a while to forgive. And, because I've held on to a lot, because I left the country when I was a little girl. I got lucky within a year. I was on Sting, and then I got discovered on Sting. That's when Shabba and Ninja Man was clashing. And from there, everything was, so it's like a lamb led to a slaughter. However, it's been a lot, Muta. It's been a lot. But as I said, I also appreciate what people has done. People has invested in me. But, it's always good to treat people like human beings, and because you traumatize. It's like a trauma, and the trauma never goes, like a scar that stays there, because when you're a teenager, 17, 18 years old, you leave your mom's house. My father died when I was 3. My mom was concerned when I was leaving, but yet when I come to Kingston, I have family and friends who took care of me. And then that's why I have to give mad respect to Bunny Wailer at all times, because I met him at 2B Grove Road, and he took me under his wing and always guided me. So I've always have that mentality of a roots girl, and not taking any crap from anyone and stuff like that. So the struggle was real and is real, but now I'm feeling so blessed, and man, I feel blessed, Muta, because I tell you this, prayers work. And listen, forgiveness also works, because what it does when you forgive, and the people that you forgive, and some of them still holding out, 1 or 2 still holding out, but they know, because I let them know. And but the time will come when they will have to apologize or something like that, because as I said, I'm a good person, and I'm not holding any grudge towards anyone. I just think that prayers can deal with everything accordingly, and that's what I did. But I didn't know I was going to take so long for me to get all my releases and everything and stuff like that. But now I'm free, and I got what I'm supposed to get.
I can ask you something about this forgive. You keep talking about this forgive. What were you doing, or what was someone doing to you for you to want to forgive them? And it depends you so much that even now you still say forgive. What was it that was done?
It's a whole lot of stuff. Well, it's a whole lot of stuff, and some of the things I would leave in reserve until when me and you actually sit.
All right, tell me 2 other things that you can't say. Tell me 2 other things that you can't say. That just. I mean, I kind of know what you're talking about, but explain to the people?
Deception, man. Deception and
Okay.
mistreatment. You know, those are two of the main things. Because you see, two of the main things. But as I said, is that I've grown stronger to know, but still, as a woman now, in my 50s and stuff like that, although people say I don't look like it, which I'm not, but, you know, that's not the point. It's still that there's this scar that's still within me, but as I said, it's slowly going away because I'm now functioning fully. Because I think I can overcome anything after that. Because I've managed to confront, you know, exactly about that in a nice way and stuff and thing, and then in a way in which I say Ray. But you know, it has been rough for me for many years, and I've hid a lot of things from my own families when I got, you know, a little bit sick and stuff. That's when I had to call my mom. You know, that's why I don't let people come around me now. I don't. Yeah, man, I'm very much, when it comes to certain things, I have my few people them that I trust, but I love my fans them because my fans them always. If it wasn't for my fans them, I wouldn't even think of coming back. But it's been overwhelming and that because I think about them. I didn't even exit the music business the right way, how I wanted to do it. You know, but here I am. And it allowed me to just be stronger.
All right, I can ask you something now. All of those, I don't know how I say, all those people that you forgive, or that person that you forgive. After so much years, you and them is friends still?
No, it's not friendship. Of course, you see, you have to let go, you know, because a lot of people stubborn. You know? Yeah. But when you get back your power and your spirit, all those people also know because, you know, in my dreams, I can, you know, it allows me to live because I communicate through my prayers, you know, because there have to always been a higher power to which I roll out to because I have the opportunity to mess up and do a lot of things and stuff, you know, and I make sure go down the path of, you know, making sacrifices. You know, there are things when people who have my best at heart, they want to do a lot for me, but I have to say no because, you know, things was just too overwhelming for me. But because of music, it allowed me to express myself in a way I want to, you know, like right now I feel a little bit teary up because things should have just been smooth. You know, at no time, no human being should feel like they're in captivity. Or anything like that because of the values in which you are, any talent you naturally get from God. You understand what I mean?
Yeah, but so, with all the success that you had in them days, it never helped soften the fall.
No, that's when you run away, you know, from people. Because what I do, a lot of people deal with their things different. You have many people would come out and speak about stuff. That's not in my personality, really, to do such a thing. But the world has changed and time has changed. And when you reach a certain age in life, if you've been scarred as a teenager or up in your 20s and all these things, then you'll be able, when you have the strength and you'll be able to say certain things, then you become healed. Because I tell you, Muta, remember me telling me he's a roots girl. I don't even want to go in on my Patra vibe.
Well, you don't want to go in your Patra vibe.
God. In other words,
what you talk about? You don't want to go in your Patra vibe.
When we say that thing, me just talk about my country vibe. Me just go, me talk real country talk. We hold me as a roots girl. The way hold me, the type of people them when me hang amongst the Rastafarian and everybody and everything. It gives me strength. That's what I try to tell you. Say, it's like nobody can just come push over the queen like before. And that I try to tell you. Those days are finished. Done. You know, because I say nobody. I'm not gonna be groomed because I've already been groomed. I've done everything that I'm supposed to do, and I will always, even throughout this process, Musa, I wish nothing negative for anyone. Yeah, because we don't live like those things. You know, the burden have to stay where it belongs, you know. So, yeah. So now that I'm doing my thing right now, because one thing them couldn't take was my talent, my vocals, my whole body, you know, because That is something given to me.
All right. Can we, well, those who know from them time there until now, what are we to expect in your lyrical contents now? Now that you're over 50, I know that you say you're Queen Patra rather than Lady Patra. And
right.
Me know say now go reach your at girl Patra, but now that you reach over 50, what is the content? What we must expect?
I mean, all the people them need to do is go to the real Patra on my IGP. It's the same Patra. I'm more sensual now because I told you I'm no longer being caged. And of course, listen to me. The first song that my music is Patra music, which is clean. It's always going to be clean, sensual. But for some reason, I decided that to reintroduce myself to my fans that has been waiting so long. I decided to do this song called No Threat, to where I give respect to like Bonnie Whaler, Shabba Ranks, Yellow Man, General Trees, Ninja Man, who are the people them that actually have an impact on my career. Who give me a microphone out there. I remember Ninja used to drag me with him. You know, Yellow Man dragged me in his Volvo with his wife, Rosie, because we're from the same community. And it's General Trees and Black Scorpio. It's just so much respect. And of course, Shabba gave me the opportunity to be on tour with him. And in no time, I started selling how much gold records and stuff like that. And of course, you know, Bonnie Whaler, the mentor. So for me, reintroducing myself, a lot of people, as you would just say, Muta pertaining to 50 and stuff like that, is that for me, I don't even feel that way compared to when I was in my younger age. It's like it's a whole new person. It's like God just took off 10 or 15 years off of my face and my whole body because I exercise and stuff. Yeah, man, the energy level is a whole different thing. My vocals are better, everything. So if I should sit back and thinking about age when it comes to that I would be dishonest to say that with age come wisdom, because I don't go around talking about that, because no threat. That's why I talk about no threat, because people would say, Patra, yeah, man, so like, you up, you know, like you're 50 now and stuff like that. What do you think about these young girls and stuff? And I'm like, I'm not thinking about these young girls. Everybody is doing, everybody is doing what they're doing. You know what I mean? So there's no threat. Why would there be any threat? So, and of course, I will big up the one Cockatee, of course, he passed away and everything. So I think that it was proper for me to doing that then, so people understand that I'm always going to stay in my lane, and I respect everyone that is doing what they're doing. But I don't want people to start trying, like, you know, comparing, because I'm the queen of the pack, isn't it? That's it.
You start already.
You start already. I'm not ready.
You start already. So you're done with the lady, you got with the queen now.
No, remember saying when we did go to Sony Music, I remember when I walked into the boardroom, that's why I say everything is like a deja vu experience now. I'm supposed to go there and meet them and everything, but I'm finishing up some stuff here, is that when I walk into the building, you know, they would say to me, look at me. And when they look at me, they say, yo, Patra. And they kept saying Patra, and they say, you know what? I remember Tommy Mottola say, guess what? You're so beautiful. We recognize that you're a lady, so we're just going to take off the lady and call you Patra. I swear, that's exactly how the whole thing come up. Right
I
there.
I know you put on the queen now.
Yeah, Queen Patra, you know, like Queen of the Pack Patra. But you know, we do watch the sun, watch out, anything. Madam, me wrote and me not take back me chat. Shuffle it at me, the queen in the pack. Look how me cute and sexy like that. And me plant the corn, so them better watch that. You don't remember that?
No, but I know that me a think pan. me a think pan three data out there nowhere.
Yes.
At the top of the park.
Right.
We are talking about, ladies are gone in the Christian vibes. Spice look like she are going at the Christian vibes, so, but she up on the top of the park, and Sensei up on the top of the park. So yeah, so I say
no, but Musa, I know you always come up with something. No, these young ladies are doing what they are doing.
No, but when I say is that we understand what you do from them.
No, but you see, you can't have queen at, listen, there's queen of the park, you have queen of the dance hall and whatever, and everybody else is doing. But I don't go around thinking about people where they're at or anything like that. I know my accomplishments, I know my catalog, but I don't do that because I respect all female artists on what they're doing. We just don't do the same music. We just do things different. And everybody, but I don't get up and thinking and say blah, 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 this and that. No, I should think that every female artist should be doing that. And you can't be queen of the pack. It has to be me who be the queen of the pack. And everybody has their own title. But I don't go around looking like, oh, I'm the queen and do this and do that. No, that's not what it is. There's nothing to think about in those areas. Everybody's doing what they're doing. We open the doors to make sure.
So the latest tune where you have, it no reflect that idea that there's a whole heap of sister out there, but you is the queen of the pack.
No, well, no, I'm not. Muta, listen, I cannot look at what's going on from a person that's coming from the 90s and thinking that I need to think of what these young ladies are doing or putting myself in that element. It is impossible. I've already passed that thing. I'm not in that threshold when it comes to those things. They have their fans that they're doing their things for, which is respectable of what it is. And I have my fans that are waiting on me to come back to tell them what I've gone through and what I'm doing and stuff like that. There's a big cake out there for every single one in the music business, especially women, to do what they're doing. But I don't sit at home or think, honestly to God, with all the things that I told you now, you think I would be sitting around thinking about what people are doing?
No, well, I hope not. I don't think so. I do that.
No, man. You think that all these female artists that are going on the top, they do not have a story like me to tell?
I don't know.
Well, trust me. We all have a story to tell. We all have a story to tell.
I know you and I know ladies are more than all of them.
And then ladies also had a story to tell, and she's telling a story, and she's doing what already. Right. So the thing is that I don't live my life out in the public domain pertaining towards it, but I don't get up as a grown-ass woman taking care of myself, sitting around thinking about what other people are doing. I think they're doing what they're doing, and I'm doing what we're doing, and we should all respect that. Yeah, exactly. All these women have their stuff, is, what they're doing. I'm always going to be a roots girl, down to earth. I'm not a hyper person, but I don't go around thinking about anybody at all. I do not, each time I actually hear like some female, because I don't even listen to certain things, period, and I just might just tell you that the truth. But when you hear certain things and stuff, you dance and you bounce and things, you don't think of that. It's like, I always remember when I was on Sting with Lady G, what's your name again? And Lady P, which was a good friend of mine, of course, and Sister Charmaine, who has just passed away. Although we were clashing, if you look at it, we were all still supporting each other after they were singing. It's like, okay, me do my part, and then we're all dancing and still hyping up the other person, and we know it was a clash. So I'm saying, I'm coming from an era where women are confident. I don't mix up in this thing. No, Mother. I don't have the time.
Look at all. I will talk to you now, right?
Yeah.
The tune when name Queen of the Pack.
Right.
The idea of a queen gone past a lady. All right. So if I want, just call them name and then add queen to it.
Right.
And say pack.
Right.
It gives one the impression that there is a pack out there. But you is the queen of the pack. Why you laugh?
Then I must laugh because you know the title of my first album that I come out with, Queen of the Pack. When
but you come with it now. You know, say lady again, you say queen now. So we know about the queen of the pack from them time there. But when I say, when you bring it up front, after how much years? 20, 30 years? Or how much years?
Yeah, man. I don't count the years because I live on the Egyptian calendar. I'm 7 years behind.
Ethiopian calendar, 7 years behind. All right. When you come so bam and say you're the queen of the pack,
right,
there is a kind of insinuation there.
Right. Well, take it as you may.
Maybe you're not. It's not your intention to do that. But why you laugh? Why you laugh?
No, because me no.
You know why I'm going to say?
No, I want you to finish your thing, but me no can't laugh. Muta, go ahead, because I know it's.
Yeah, when you say no, after so much years,
right,
and you say it's like the argument with the man them out there have who's the king of dancehall. Right?
I'm not in that. Yeah.
No, I know you're not in it. You couldn't in it. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
So when somebody hear the queen of the pack, I know what a pact is. It's
right.
Like, and then queen.
Right.
It is insinuating that all of these people out there, but you is the queen of that pack. What is the pack? The female DJ them.
Well, I was thinking of a deck of I was actually thinking of a deck of a card, and when this song was done, I have to big up Tony Kelly as well, because he had some input into this as well. I was thinking of all women, because I realized that I'm going into this international field. I'm up against with all these hip-hop ladies, and everybody treats me well. And I have the braids, and everybody would be like, oh, my God, you look like an African queen and stuff and things like that. And when I was growing up, my cousin gave me the name Cleopatra and would tell me that I look like Cleopatra. So it's when I grew up and I start doing my studies, I get to know her history, because people would have asked me. So when I say queen of the pack, when I was talking about that, I was thinking about all women back then. So that's the reason why I'm always saying that. I don't go around with titles, because each time I do something, it's always for me defending either the woman or it's something for the men. So all the stuff that is going on right now pertaining to titles and stuff like that, those are the people who are into the dancehall part of the thing. So they have their own thing cut out, so they're doing what they're doing. But I'm always going to be the queen of the pack, because that's how I perceive myself. And that's how I started out from day one.
Something wrong with saying you're queen of the pack, you know.
Yeah.
You have a right to say that, because you put in your work and you do it from them time there.
Yeah.
But I'm just bringing to you another mindset, another vibes out there. Based upon how we are going now.
Right.
You come back now for take back your throne.
my throne was not touched.
Yes, I mean, you start the clash already, you know.
No, you are talking about it, because you see, it's all a mind thing. Everything is a mind thing, you know, Moda. I mean, you're smart like that, you know. I'm listening to you carefully, because I'm saying is that when you're the queen of the pack as a woman in your own mind, if it's even the woman who call it the garbage, the nurses, the doctors and everything, is how you perceive yourself as a woman. And how you think is how you really express yourself. Because so a man think it, so is he, you know. So for me, if I'm generalizing myself as seeing all women as queen, that's how I want women to perceive themselves. When little young girls come up to me, even now or back in the day, as a black girl that wearing braids into the international scene, they come up to me and thanking me for letting them be the person that they wanted to be, like constantly on a daily basis, like even today in my DM. So for me, it's having impact on young girls' life and other women who need to claim themselves and don't be ashamed of who they are. That's how I approach the American scene when I go there. Yeah.
Patra. I have no problem with what you say, you know. Don't
no, but if I explain to you.
Yeah, I say. I am trying to show you that.
Yeah.
You can always be a queen, you know.
Right.
Yeah. And you can always be an empress too.
Of course.
The pack, the pack is what define you know.
I'm not saying I deck of cards.
No, I know about card pack, man. But they've got cards have king, queen.
I have my own decks of cards. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Yeah. I'm going to have to post it on your page. Don't play with me. I'm going to send it to Judith.
But I don't play with you. Why I can't play with you? Look how anyway, because I tell you, say, glad for you, say, you come forward.
Yes.
And feel strong in yourself. That is what you need.
Yes,
because
which is
out
good.
there no lovely. Out there no lovely.
No, it's not.
I tell you that.
It's terrible, and, you know, it's like, it's unrecognizable because of the era in which I grew up. It's like everybody used to hang out. I used to get so much jokes at the studio every night just a chill and a build vibes. You can come up with so many ideas. So I'm not into this competition or comparing stuff because it couldn't be in my mind. But either way, you know, different generations do different things. But I'm very thankful. Yeah, but I will always stay in my lane. It's always going to be me with my old school vibes with a little bit of upgrade, very sensual, you know what I mean, and just doing exactly what I'm supposed to do. But music that make, man and woman feel good and, just being me, myself. I've gone through so much. I just have to focus on me at the moment in order to deliver.
There's one time when everybody has to do that.
Yeah, man, and not just that, and something you don't even see where I go on. Honestly, 90% of what's going on out there on the internet, I do not know of anything at all because my friends or people would let me know, or they just shield me from knowing certain rubbish and all that thing. So it's a beautiful thing. I'm not the type of girl that I'm on the internet all the time. I don't do stuff like that.
Yeah, well, you come forward now, and internet is the place where everything happens. But
yes, man.
I'm glad to say you never did think of somewhere and say, no, sir, you're not go back out there, you're going to do what you do. So we're glad to hear you again. And we hope say, when we go up on when we say a stage show now, we can bring two little 10-year-old, 7-year-old and say,
exactly.
She's the queen of the park.
Right.
So watch her carefully. Maybe you can learn something.
Yeah, man, and it's just a beautiful thing. I just want to big up all the young girls, them out there, all the women, them, every one of you. Love on yourself, and understand that you can go through, every one of us can go through many things. Yeah. But just remember, say it's just human beings against your spirit. And if you hold your meds and everything like that, things will work out. But you just have to be patient, and that's the word.
I want you to hear a song, and tell me if you remember this song,
All right.
Now Greg rise up. Them say patience man right donkey. I know say if you have patience, you know say you get anything by law. See it,
It's almost 2 o'clock,
Oh my God.
And I'm still waiting in your park.
Sorry baby, I won't do that again.
Tell me why you let me wait so long.
I'll tell you later.
You remember it?
Of course. As you started it, listen. Oh my God, Gregory Isaac. Listen, I used to get so much jokes from him, and Dennis Brown at the time. And I remember the day when he saw me and said, "Yeah, but now, why you coming at me and nothing for me?" And I was like, "What do you want me to do, Mr. Isaac?" And I was such a young artist at the time. I couldn't believe it because everybody at country and say, "Yo, I'm doing a song with Greg."
How much year old you was?
I was 17 years old at that time, and I did it at Castro Brown Studio. Right Castro at the time when he was here upstairs, and I went in there and I did the song with Greg Rice. I mean, I tell you, no, I forgot to tell people that I do a song with Greg Rice. Oh my God. Yo, Muta, I'm gonna have to look for that now. Just start playing it.
Now go this you for nobody. Miss a come and this you again. Cause when me this your money cause problem. Miss a come and this you again. Cause when me this your money cause problem.
Why keep me waiting?
Grab just give me a little time. I'm so explain myself in a baby.
I wanna know.
Yes.
Why?
Yes, Mama.
Yes, man. Yo, that gives me this is why I kept saying that.
Goose pimples.
Yo, man, may I tell you is that the blessing, the blessing is amazing. That's another thing that I can always have to say, thank you so much, Muta, for reminding me this, because it brings back a lot of memories,
Yes. Sister?
Yes.
I wish you all the best.
Yes.
And I hope I can catch one of your concert them. A foreign.
Yeah, man.
Foreign.
And then there's some you always a book up. We book up here, but for some reason we always a book up.
Yeah, I want to catch you a foreign. And yeah, man, it's nice to hear you. And you're on the right track because you have the right people them in front of you and behind you. Like Judith Badley.
Yeah, man.
Badley,
Oh, man, we have to big up Judith always because you see she and Sharon and stuff is like, no matter what I'm going through and stuff, these are people that I can always call. So me doing this journey, there's no way I could make this journey with them. So I was like to the record company, listen, okay, I already have my team booked. That's my team.
Yeah, man.
And a very small unit. Yeah.
All right, so give thanks. Give thanks.
Yes, yeah, man. Big up yourself. No threat. Make sure you blaze that, you know. Hey, Moota, you having a black soap?
You having a black soap?
Yeah.
Means a black soap in itself, you know.
No. Fire! I'm Jackie.
Which part? She the right here you're talking about.
Hey, Jackie!
You think that's it? You think that's hide? That's not hide, you know. With them right. Anyway, give thanks.
Yes, man. Enough love and respect, man. All right.
Man. We're going to play this. You know, a couple weeks ago, we bring up the idea of Bonnie Wheeler and his wife. And we was trying to figure out what happened to Bonnie Wheeler's wife. We are on a quest for really find out what happened to Bonnie Wheeler's wife. So we're going to refresh your memory about what we brought up. Him son did call and we did have a conversation about it. Up to now, from before Bonnie Wheeler passed away, up to now, nobody hear anything about Bonnie Wheeler's wife. Yet still, we know, say, someone out there know about Bonnie Wheeler.
Today, we bring you the story no one would tell. The story of the woman who stood beside a reggae legend for over 50 years and then vanished without a trace. This is One Drop Facts, where we share the stories like we're sitting down together. Ready? Let's roll. Sister Jean Watt wasn't in the spotlight. She didn't tour the world, but she was the heart of Bunny Wailer's life. His queen, his rock, his partner since the Trenchtown days when they'd double date with Bob and Rita Marley. She sewed the Wailers' stage outfits, raised Bunny's children as her own, held the home together while Ja B carried reggae to the world. Then came May 23rd, 2020. Jean was at home in Washington Gardens, Kingston. She suffered from dementia, but always remembered one thing, that she was Bunny Wailer's wife. That evening, the gate was found open. CCTV caught her walking barefoot out of the yard, and she never came back. The family searched everywhere. Flyers on every wall. $1 million reward. Private investigators. Leads came in. I saw an elderly dread in Montego Bay. She's at the market in May Pen, but everyone was a false trail. For Bunny, the pain was too much. Weeks later, he suffered a second stroke. His health spiraled. He died in March 2021, never knowing what happened to the woman he loved. Some believe she simply wandered too far. Others whispered darker things, that foul play was involved. The family says the lack of sightings looks funny. Underground voices hint she may have been taken. 5 years later, they're still demanding police reopen the case. Sister Jean's story is more than one family's heartbreak. It's a reminder of the unseen struggles behind the music, of the women who give their lives to reggae, only to be left vulnerable when the lights go down. The Wailer family has turned their pain into action, releasing a documentary, holding protests, and calling for a missing persons unit in Jamaica.
I tell you, take heed, you know. Take heed. Because even though it looks sound like they're far, but trust me, them people, they're not easy, Rasta. Them people, they're not easy. The man, them a blow up all water tank them, you know, like reservoirs where the nation needs to have water. Them not easy at all. Every night, some bombing go on. People are dead. Just like that. And then little after you see them gone, go pray. Or play golf. Or something like that. That's why we know so we can trust them to make things right. We have to just write for ourselves and who the wrong way, because Them not look out for humanity at all. Maybe them is part of the AI with flesh. I don't know. Maybe some AI with flesh. What a thing. What a thing. Yes, black attack. That we have to go work with you now, you know. Yeah, man. The thing, man, them easy. Hey, you can't just go on like frivolous. You just go on frivolous and just say the things that get tight and close in. Like you just have no consciousness about nothing at all. You just make them have, you just eat, go to toilet, and go to your bed, wake up. You don't know what is what and what is not. For the ones them who say them young, party, girls, party again, girls. Just crazy. You don't see where you're going. You don't see where you're going, Rasta. You have a country there near with there, named Cuba. If you don't mind sharp, we're going to wake up one morning and stay over there and hear bombs are drop and smoke up in the air and all them something there. From which part we there? Yeah, it might look far now. You see it all on YouTube and TV and them something there, but maybe one of them morning we're going to wake up in a Jamaica me I talk about. And when you look, you say, what going on over there, so? I'm going to hear say some smoke, some bomb drop, some drone drop, and I destroy a country where create them own tablet or vaccination for the deadly disease we come up with the other day. We help a lot of people in a stress. When them couldn't help themselves, or when them help themselves, it wasn't enough. So them go help them. We talk about places all in Africa, especially Africa. Them people are no care, no. Them no care. Them talk about them a try defend a certain way of life. The only way of life them want to defend is for them way of life. Everybody else way of life is nothing. They are murderers and liars and thieves from them time until now. And don't feel say don't go them alone, you know. You did have a country named England. And a man named Churchill. Those of you too young to hear about Churchill. I know about Churchill. Churchill was the Prime Minister of England during the big war them that take place. And them colonize India. You know, Pakistan and India too. Are the same country, you know. Yeah, man, are the same country, not divide them. More than politics.
In 1943, 3 million Indians starved to death. There was food available. Britain chose to take it anyway. And the man responsible called it India's own fault for breeding like rabbits. This was not a natural famine. This was a manufactured one. Bengal, 1943. Winston Churchill made a decision that would kill millions. Food grown in Bengal was exported to Britain and British soldiers abroad. When Indian officials warned him that Bengal was starving, he ignored them. His response was recorded. Indians were breeding like rabbits. That was his answer. Madhushri Mukherjee spent years researching this,
Her book, Churchill's Secret War, documents it using declassified British government records. The records show food was available, ships were available. Churchill simply chose not to send them. Nobel Prize-winning economist Amartya Sen stated it clearly. This was not a natural famine. Famines don't happen when food is available. They happen when governments choose to let people die. 3 million people starved by choice. This is Yuga Tales. Follow for more of India's buried secrets.
Yeah. These are the things that these people do. And expect we to look upon them. And actually, a whole heap will look upon them. Them guilty of so much atrocities that is unspeakable. The amount of things that them do. Ages in and ages out. Them give away all sorts of things to redirect our energy from ourselves and from each other. All sorts of things. We will have the energy now. At least some of us will have the energy to really speak out and create an atmosphere of hope. Because we're so embedded in them doctrine, lies and wickedness. Yeah, man, wickedness.
Gaddafi had 143 tons of gold. He was building one currency for all of Africa. No US dollar, no French franc, just African gold. France sent a memo to Hillary Clinton. It named the gold dinar as the primary reason for military intervention, not human rights, the currency. That memo is real. It was released under the Freedom of Information Act. It's on the State Department's own website right now. NATO bombed Libya for 7 months. Gaddafi was captured and killed on camera. The gold disappeared. Libya's central bank was one of the only banks in the world without Rothschild control before 2011. It got one within weeks of his death. Before he died, Gaddafi said, "They are coming for me because I tried to free Africa from financial slavery." The emails say he was right.
Yes. I want to play this thing, I know. It shows you the cruelty of these people when them call we certain things and put things upon we, when them even more terrible, the things that them did and is still doing. It's despicable, man. May I tell you?
In part 1, we showed you the supply chain. Now meet the customers, the kings of Europe. King Charles II of England did not just consume corpse medicine. He made his own. He called it the King's Drops. On his deathbed in 1685, his doctors poured 40 drops of it down his throat every single day, trying to save him. Queen Mary II took the same formula on her deathbed in 1698. King Francis I of France, Christian IV of Denmark, William III, all of them. Cannibals by any definition of the word. This is not a conspiracy. The primary source is Dr. Richard Sugg, professor at the University of Durham. Peer-reviewed, published by Routledge. Smithsonian Magazine covered it. The Mutter Museum covered it. The last recorded listing of human mummy for sale in a European medical catalog was 1924. Not the Middle Ages. 1924. At the exact same time they were robbing African tombs, they called Africans savages. Dr. Richard Sugg himself said, "It is entirely possible that Europeans were consuming more human flesh than anyone in the so-called New World." And from the African perspective, they were right. Europeans arrived on ships. They stripped them of everything. They carried their bodies across an ocean. From where Africans stood, who was the cannibal? They built an entire civilization on the lie that Africans were primitive, while they drank human skull powder with chocolate. While they ground up African mummies and sold them in shops. While they labeled an entire continent savage to justify what they were doing to it. The savagery was never ours. Follow Hotep Creations for more history they don't teach you in school.
Christianity is far more violent than Islam, and you've been brainwashed by the Western media. I'm going to prove this to you in less than 45 seconds. Who started World War I? Christians. Who started World War II? Christians. Who killed 20 million people in Austria? Wasn't the Muslims. Who dropped the atomic bomb on Japan? That was Christian. Who killed 100 Native Americans in South America? You guessed it, not Muslims. What about the 50 million Indians in North America? Oh, you guessed it again, not Muslims. Point number 7, maybe this was the Muslims. Who kidnapped 180 people from Africa? Oh no, that was also
180 million.
Did you also know that 9 out of the 10 countries with the most prostitution, all of them are Christian? And every single country with the most alcohol addictions is also Christian, and there's no alcohol addictions in any Muslim countries? And the list keeps going on. Did you know the top 10 countries with the highest murder rates? You guessed it, every single one is a Christian country. Now, the only time it does get to Muslims is when you get to the 6 deadliest gangs in the world. No, never mind. They're all Christians, not a single Muslim. And then, of course, number 12, all of the Christian nations have the largest drug cartels. When is the world going to wake up and realize Islam is not the problem? Now, this video is not to hate on Christianity. It's to show you the fact that Islam is not what the media shows. Get your facts straight. Christianity is more violent than Islam.
Yes.
Christianity is far more violent than Islam, and you've been brainwashed by the Western media. I'm going to prove this to you in less than 45 seconds. Who started World War I? Christians. Who started World War II? Christians. Who killed 20 million people in Austria? Wasn't the Muslims. Who dropped the atomic bomb on Japan? That was Christian. Who killed 100 Native Americans in South America? You guessed it, not Muslims. What about the 50 million Indians in North America? Oh, you guessed it again, not Muslims. Point number 7, maybe this was the Muslims. Who kidnapped 180 people from Africa? Oh no, that was also
180 million.
Did you also know that 9 out of the 10 countries with the most prostitution, all of them are Christian? And every single country with the most alcohol addictions is also Christian, and there's no alcohol addictions in any Muslim countries? And the list keeps going on. Did you know the top 10 countries with the highest murder rates? You guessed it, every single one is a Christian country. Now, the only time it does get to Muslims is when you get to the 6 deadliest gangs in the world. No, never mind. They're all Christians, not a single Muslim. And then, of course, number 12, all of the Christian nations have the largest drug cartels. When is the world going to wake up and realize Islam is not the problem? Now, this video is not to hate on Christianity. It's to show you the fact that Islam is not what the media shows. Get your facts straight. Christianity is more violent than Islam.
Yes. And we can tell you about the Islam too. You think them easy. Religion is one of the most detrimental things to humankind. Yes. It is wickeder than anything else. And it disguises itself as the best of best, the best of best. People might wonder how I come down upon it so regular. And because I realize that is the thing where enslave more than everything else. Yeah, it enslaves more than everything else. All this way I go on here. The wickedest thing that happened to African people is Christianity, as it was brought here by the Europeans. Undoubtedly, if somebody can show me something else, I will yield to it. But on examination, we realize there's nothing like that. Yes, I know, so we usually take some phone call after 12. Well, we're going to do it still. Take some phone call right now until the program done. Here we go. Anybody want to call can call now. Okay, call. Somebody knows, so we'll say, yeah, Iel.
Greetings, Uta.
Blessed.
Greetings,
man.
I respect. Maybe I listen to our program still, with them inspirational, the topics the way, I come on with. And, it's touching, but, it's something of all have to open up the eye and, I realize and so I go on. Yes. Yeah, man, I'm glad to, I put it out there to the public and, let the public have an idea, see what I go on in this world. A dreadful time and judgment time, right now. Saying, but on a slightly different note still, as a man of the music business long time, they've been a bridging that reason on a tune. And in that me say that tune there about some earth mother sing about.
About what?
But one song. But it's like me I said, you might be a man of know that song because me ask some man about that and really know that song. One song named Man Fiaba, Woman Fiaba. You don't know if you know that song there. And he say Guinea weed, Coney root, Cody backbone, dead man get up and live one. Hey, I will sing that song there. I will that try.
I don't remember.
Can't know. But that really not some say some herbs in must sing about, some herbs and roots, in the song way. Yeah.
I know how you talk about say, but I remember the name. If you tell me the
yeah, one song named Man Fiaba, Woman Fiaba.
You sure I got it name?
I don't know if I got it name still, but in that part it say dead man get up and live a moon.
No, I'm not talking about the tune,
Oh, okay. Well, it's song name. Yeah.
You can play it.
I don't know why do the name. It's like me, I forgot.
Search. You have to go search.
Yeah.
Come back and tell me, yeah?
All right, so that's
somebody else know it. Somebody else might know it.
Yeah, what song name? Man Fiaba, Man Fiaba.
You don't know that name.
No, I mean, that's how it go. And it can't only backboard.
Yeah.
Some kind of roots, man.
Song,
you know it. All right, I'm going to try to see if we can search it out still, so that, Yeah. Yeah, all right, let's say a word. One now.
Yeah, man.
Respect Mota.
Blessed man.
Well, I enjoyed the interview with the daughter and the door. Why she have your laugh and, that nice. Yeah, man. So you know go come up with a part 2. Or you might have come up with it, don't know.
Yeah, I don't know neither.
Well, I enjoy it, Rasta. I tell you, man.
I give thanks. Are you first hear about her?
Yeah, well, I think me hear about her, but on a wider scale like this.
How much your old is?
You have 42.
Yeah, I must hear about her, man.
Yeah, man, me hear her name already, man.
Yeah.
And I think you hear people play songs here already, too. You the pass on the cutting edge.
Yeah.
But I really enjoy it, so we just call it bigger up,
Yeah.
And wish all our best going forward,
That's what I said, too.
Yeah, man. I like how she have your laugh, man. When she bring back some memories,
I know her, I know her personally,
Yeah?
Yeah, man. I tell her, I say, I'm to a place down at Red Gallery.
Yeah, me talk about Red Gallery, but I water some plant that time in the motor. I water, yeah, man, because me need there today, man. You have some tomato, and, and I can't make them dead, because I cabbage and burn up in the motor.
Everything burn up, man.
Cabbage and burn up, I don't get to plant no night in my bed.
Everything burn up. May I tell you that? Everything burn up.
So I get you from the 2 foot push this time.
Yeah, I know the sun.
Yeah.
the sun have him, man. May I tell you?
Oh, the hot at daytime,
Oh, I mean, if it's hot at daytime, man. Please,
yeah, tell him, man.
I wonder if I drink too much water now and I go get drowned. I go drown myself.
You see, Tuesday evening, I sleep and wait motor. Because like a fire in my skin, man. I'm bed wet.
You sure? So I the sweat wet it?
Yeah, man. I the pillar, I have a sunny pillar, man. Yeah, man. I really move up the window in the place wet. And I like you still have AC still,
Who have AC?
Why, you?
You come on my yard? Where you do my yard? Oh, you know some have AC? Oh, you know some have AC?
I call them, tell me, man. I call them and mash up the place, man. And mash up all the flower spot.
You see, you gotta tell lie by yourself. You gotta tell lie by yourself now.
So, one would I like to find out, what I want to see Marcus Garvey, Daddy Marcus this August, not now go on.
Well, you have to go back to on, man. I don't know things the IRF I keep nothing, but...
I mean, a year about the IRF lifetime award. Nothing, me no year. Now I hear never talk about this. Yeah, no year, nothing.
I don't think it's a go on. If it's not go on, you don't hear about it already.
Boy, I start mash up everything still, you know. The sponsor them now no money.
Okay. You know, you have
Yeah, more than likely.
You know, you have a party and keep on.
I want to tell you, say, you know, if you go from the road, that be a billboard there, see, you know. And some big money to go in.
At $15,000.
22,000.
Yeah, man, say, them say 5,000, what them say? 5,000 for the woman them and 7,000 for the man them.
And especially if you have certain kind of artists, you know, say money turn up. Why?
Anyway,
but
up your wife for a stop.
And just have some fun, you know. And before you go still in a mood time, you don't know who you are going to feature tonight still in a but I want to hear Stranger Cole still, you know.
Stranger Cole, yesterday.
Yeah, man.
Yesterday, the man night film.
Yeah, man, I don't want to hear something from him, man, and Sugar Man, man.
Yesterday or today?
I think I today in Berry. Or yesterday.
Yeah, I think I night them.
Yeah, man, so something from him, man. I like to something from Sugar Man too.
You know, get me a play tune where you want to hear the whole night, you know.
Not necessarily say what me want to hear, but people out there go listen and me know you will enjoy it.
I never tell them not listen. But every night, no wrong with what you do, you know. But
yeah.
Are you play the 5 straight tune them that night?
No, I ain't me, but me enjoy them tune they do. I never me, but me enjoy them still. So why I don't want you? So I'm to your virgin when send the code. I not hear him sound you back.
Which code?
When I send the code, I'm the current in blackout down here, the JPS current in the code.
You know, you saw him call, man. Don't worry yourself. you saw him call.
Yeah, I'm hoping good still.
No, man, I mean, I'm alright, man. Big soldier, old-time soldier, man. I'm alright.
Yeah, man.
You don't have to worry about him, yeah?
Yeah, man, so just press play upon anyone I sang then.
Stranger Cole me I go play. Yeah.
No, I'm Motor.
Oh, you know, man?
May I give thanks as usual once a Wednesday night. Doing a thing to look forward for a Wednesday night. Yeah, I'm with the end of the 3 version 2 the end of Sugar Man. But Motor, Cuba.
Don't ask me no question.
Cuba, Motor.
Yeah.
Honestly, my opinion, I think Cuba do more for black people or more for we than America and Motor. Yeah, man, I feel so, man. And,
for instance, what them do more for we than America do?
Well, like the eye doctor, I mean, the schoolhouse of Martin there, and others can remember more. And I think them will play a role in the Angola liberation.
Well, that's enough for we, that's for Angola.
But in the actual ones, something where black people are benefit. Because it's true, me stay when it comes to white people. I might tell most black people, the proud we, you know, and white people, that we feel white people are a friend. And you know, like you them do to us black people, we can't realize and no, them are our friend. So you know, expect nothing treat them, them not treat them better than you will ever see them treat black people somewhere. I think me I look for some for YouTube that must agree on black youth how much he is to defend himself, you know, and then I think 50 cents them spend any amount of money for the youth do their opinion like them I say if it was white people, I mean the youth are defend himself from black. So until black people realize that's like Raspal and Manding, until black people realize more to understand so white people are our friend. I will never be a friend. Because it don't make sense. You treat the enemy like a guest and I invite him to your house and then you're gone and feel and I left him my house.
We are suffer from Stockholm syndrome. You ever hear me talk about it?
I think me talk about it in a motor.
Stockholm syndrome is when a man kidnap somebody and the somebody who him kidnap start love the somebody who kidnap
them. Start kidnap them.
Yeah.
No,
Stockholm syndrome. Yeah.
Okay, what motor? White people are do this to black people. Imagine Me I look for YouTube about 4 of them are holding a black man enough. 4 of them. I want a white boy must pull out some gun and give about 3 shots in the head. And I say, wow. I have to watch it about 4 times Muta. 4 police them accuse them of must steal a bicycle or something like that. 4 of them, 4 big neck white boy. Hold on the man. And 4 shots. In the US, well, me never get detail of state. And
you see the man today where I walk down halfway through.
Yeah, I saw it.
And I lick up man
yeah,
gas.
what did that between motor?
Them climb go hospital.
Surprise, them not get can still.
Yeah, the police them climb go hospital, but I don't know about them, where man, the man I walk at the middle of the road and just
a lick. Yeah,
lick people the windshield.
Motor. You see the government, our government, now put the people them in just a task and I think them will stress out the people them and that causes mental them now do nothing for cushion for the people them I hear yesterday I said the cars are living motor caused by the heat and the dryness. Really no motor. The cars are living compound cool FM 3 times. So the I cars are living HIGHT.
Wait, we could take a break and come forward. Take a break, yeah. Yes, brethren.
Yeah, General. Twice a year, them say the high food costs are even caused by the heat and the dryness.
How them work that out? How them work it out?
More time I drive on me, tell me some of your foolishness. Believe about a penny bomb, I mention a table car, probably you can't. If you hear, you probably can't give me a better clarity on it. Yes, Muta. If anybody hear them, can't remember me that tell about the police and somebody come call and say, yeah. Yes, Muta. When I heard no Muta on the radio. Because I said the only radio station we listen to, we listen to cool show, me know certain time I hear it. Okay. You understand? And then more just want to hear Cliff. What I mean when I listen to Cliff True, I know the GLPFM. Going to do something about it, but them here, but that's also shaman and motor. Because if you attempt to say selfish and macula from $100 and $200 and it reach $2,000, and you're top or you have to do something about it. You're not going to know about it. You will never ever do nothing about it because of the rich guys, them doing thing with price, so we can control tax man price. Yes, motor. Because see the motor, the toll will go up again, you know. When you pay $380 from Agla Park to Portmore, it'll go up again. And I'm telling more somebody call my motor, call you and tell you 3 things. How a school in America be like 3 things the government do for cushion and make poor people, poor black people life a little better motor. More somebody call me and name 3 or 2 things. So when the people them stress out motor and everybody mentally strong like me and you will grow up and we have a virgin them everybody go us that thing I will cook together and that unity them virgin just yam out a back suit so their mentality and them weak. So at least the people them chip off and the government and our first mad people are going to do things and as I said
watch out, mad people up on the road every day, you know. Every day you see them sit on a sidewalk, a beg.
Yeah, around a Bethel.
You know, them just dead there, you know, so
because the same girl, I tell her about she stressed out. Her charge was that she have the phone that set up on her dashboard that the police charge her for. And I said, no, for that, it would have better if it's in her lap. So when I say, you know, I'm the police will come and warn and I say, so and so. I have a girlfriend.
Hold on. If you not use the phone and it's up on your dashboard.
You know the thing when you hook up on the dashboard motor?
Yes. One bang around. Brother gone.
Hello?
Yes, here.
Motor?
You did gone, man.
I never gone. You may get one total silence. But I can wrap it up briefly. Yeah, motor, you have a thing where we have mounted up on the dashboard or close to the dashboard. And that them charge her for.
Yeah, but me never know so you can't put your phone on dashboard.
Motor, you can't have a drink water in your car, motor.
Yeah,
A man get charged for look a peanut in middle eat.
So you see, the eating and the drinking, but if you put the phone up on the dashboard, they might anticipate so you're going to use it if you see it ring.
Well, they might try to say that distraction.
Yeah, but but you see, you can't lock up a man because you think him going to do him, going to think him do.
Exactly. Because to me, it's like the phone for the government and the car for the government. I think, remember the government that already announced them collect extra amount of money from traffic tickets, you know. Why is it that they don't advertise or warn the people and what them should do or what them should not do? Instead of you just randomly stop the people and give them tickets. This bag of money. My girlfriend called me yesterday, motor our son from Spanish Town to Outer Kingsville. The ticket we am getting one for $10,000 and one for $6,000 right at Kingsville for come out power. Agla Park Road, there was a betting place there, so where you have to stop there. So the man I say him stop and the youth I say him stop and let you a bike man. And the police was right there, so where you go cross Churchill, Agla Park Road and give him a ticket. So what the government do, them really dead for really get the money where them say. And then I get the police, them young police, I can't, but I know for chat to people, this power, so them can disrespect, cannot come out there. But finally, the water commissioner mentioned the percentage of water in the Mona Dam and the Hermitage. How is it that we have paid these big guys, the one where the managed water commissioner where won the big building at Charlemont, where them say, go up to how we have paid this bag of money and we have here this bag of money allocated to do this and channel water to Hermitage to the Mona Dam. And every year, motor, I tell you, I follow up this water thing from 1989 and we can construct a proper catchment. Really no motor. I have a minute here about this from St. Thomas. Motor, remember, I said, when as the rain falls, for a second, the whole place floods because these bag of people leave country, come live at town. You build up these buildings, you change the waterway. So you change the water course, you have this flood out. And motor as the rain falls for a second, so the place flood out. And you can't have these educated men from university where forget the humble beginning where I'm coming from. I get this bag of money and your friend, and we can't create a system where we have catchments where we use that catchment to wash your car and water and remember
that. Anyway, we have to take a break again.
Yeah, man. Long life, my brother. Respect. Cool.
Break time. Anyone out there?
Yeah.
All right. Yes, yeah.
Motor.
Yeah, man.
All right. Yeah, I've a little test them and put you through, you know.
Test? No, in the night.
Test.
Yeah,
from 1993. From 1993. No, me I suggest something to you.
Yeah.
From 1993 to 2006. Me that like test you if you can give me a program where that like ear back. When me the players to make a year.
You for player?
Yeah. Any program your mind tell you. From 1993.
Yes. How that you say?
Yes.
Just tell me say you have them now, man.
Boy, you give me a program and just tell me which month and which year.
You must tell me where you're there.
A poor us me there, man.
Poor us?
Yeah, man.
Have them place there. All right, you know. Me want some of them program there for put on CD or jump drive.
I mean, they take the kid Ralph and dash it away.
You dash it away?
No, put it out there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, man.
There? No, you me I say no. Where you have them pan now? You have them pan CD?
We have them pan cassette, but we can't take them from cassette to CD to the laptop.
to the phone.
And you tell me say you have the CD.
Then me never come to your radio when you come a Karam show, brother.
Yeah, but you never bring what you deal with, brethren? I show off for me, man.
I not show off, man, but me have the TV, you know, because they are Patra, you know.
Yeah, but would I like take them off of the cassette and put on the jump drive?
Yeah, that can work, man, because that me do sometimes, but hear me kind of take out some of the advertisement out of them, you know.
Yeah,
you know, but I make them break.
But as long as we get the program. So how we going to work it out now?
And that you have to tell me where you want to happen. Which one I program you want?
I want all of them.
I can't all of them. I want around 500 cassettes, you know.
They would have 500 cassettes.
And that's 3 show me used to tape them, you know. 3 a night.
500 cassette no mean set up on 500 jump drive, you know. Because the jump drive, them can't hold all 4 or 5 programs.
Yeah, man. Me know they jump drive then strap that way then.
So, alright, so if me give you jump drive, you give me program?
No, man, me can't provide you with jump drive, man. Just tell me sure you want. Or you just want me to tape.
Yeah, just tape from in the 90s, come right up.
Yeah, man, that can.
Give me 10 years worth of program. From the beginning to the end, we are talking, you know.
Yeah, man. And me I tell you, so me can join all, tie up all 3 of them, like what you do for one night.
So when me will get that now?
That you know.
The people, you promise to pan the radio, you know.
The people know say me strap too.
Yeah, so you tell me how long it's going to take me to get them.
Make do it by numbers now. Me call you and tell you when things ready.
By jump drive, you put them on, right?
Yeah, man. Yeah, me put them on the thumb drive, man. Me I go tape them on the CD, then from the CD to the thumb drive.
All right, sir. All right. Now, you come from Poor Us.
Yeah, so nice program for you, know, brother.
Then all of them are nice, man.
Yeah, man. Listen, they're the real program. They no can and the whole of them, everybody.
All right. See there, so... All right, so stop both off for me now, man. Start them from now. Start run them from now. All right, me gone. Start run them from now.
Why you play back some Queen Mother to, you know? Me strap with Queen Mother, you know.
Brethren, stop show off for me now, man. Just do what you do.
All the nulling at the convent, brother. The nulling at the convent.
I'll show off for me, man. Show off. You win, man.
No, man. I told me the rate of show, brother. I told you did a double up when you come in at the 2000. They did stop, you know.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, man. She did a repeat. Me say me have them already, so me did stop there.
True. People,
but me have them to 2006,
people
you know.
Listening at the 90s, never did listen at the 2000.
Me say, and me alone can play the second show, the Tuesday night in December with you. The second show, not the first one, the second show.
Yeah, all right.
1993.
All right, do what we are doing and say, prove me so you can do it. Show me so you can do it. All right.
All right, teacher. All right.
Yeah, blessed.
Blessed.
Yeah, blessed.
Hello.
Yeah, man, me there, man.
Yeah, Mota.
Me there, man, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, me hear you, man.
Yeah, I watch the war going on at the place. Yeah, you talk about the war.
Yeah. Let me just mention it.
A bigger war going on Jamaica.
A bigger war?
Uh-huh.
Bigger than we are going over the Middle East, eh?
Because when I look pan say, how the people them send them money to the poor people, them get the storm people, them. And money there from all the first storm.
Nearly a year and them not get it yet.
And the people not get them money there. The second storm, them not get the money neither. See? And the year people make up noise over some other people that make up noise in a price meal and with a foolishness for them get the thing together.
In a price war?
Eh?
What you say them make up noise in a price war?
Yeah, some vice meal thing when me hear them I say one party a plan. A plan to stop. And remember, you know, the thing that started yet, you know. See? The thing that started yet, the money we them get to give the people, them not give the people them it. See, but them they attack say one side, I try much up one side.
Them the politics
upon Naira and all of foolishness. So when them people are Mota, you know Jamaica population?
Them not say 3 million.
Eh?
Them not say 3 million.
Jamaica population because them people are
them say 3 million.
3 million?
Yeah.
All them I guess. Because I know the census so them can't don't take up all now, you know. I know it's not complete.
So why you ask that? Why you ask that?
Eh?
Why you ask how much Jamaica population?
Why me ask that?
Yeah.
But also ask that to show say not even them little thing them people where about them are run Jamaica and this and that them politicians.
Yeah, but you know say not 3 million.
Eh?
You know say not 3 million.
No, what I know the census not finished. It's not complete.
But I don't know them as 3 million.
You hear it complete and them say, well, Jamaica 3 million. You know, you have to guess them against the Jamaica about 2.3, 2.8, 2. I know the census so them that take up. I don't take up any. You're not in them little thing there. Them people can't deal with them, get money to the people. I know the people can't. I want to go 1 year now. The people, by the money they alone. You don't know that dead long time. See? And every day them get up. Blame them one another them done it. Yo, wicked thing I go on at Jamaica, man. Because if people send free money come here and send money come here, disaster. See? And you bank the money in our man. See? The Jamaica name, now next man name. I be a little stupid to go on a Jamaica in a motor. See? Be a stupid. But hey, every day you hear something big. I'm going to tell you, man. Every day you hear, yeah, one and I say. Then that can't really go on. Just like how you hear about the 10,000. Before them one. I said, then a man would have really take up 10,000 deported. They might take 10,000 deported people. They don't know where they come from. You know, if a man that criminalized at the first country when they did. Because a man not tell you, if a man that US, a man not tell you.
Yo, 10,000 deported in our, where they put them in a?
Yeah, motor.
Yeah, where say 10,000 deported, that you say?
No, man, I can't hear. No, man, I hear.
You just tell me say 10,000 deported. How much plane bring them on here?
Yeah.
Nah, hear me?
Yeah, man, I hear man.
Me say, how much plane bring the 10,000 of them on here?
Yeah, well, no. No, that's how them plan it to take, you know. They must take 25 every 2 weeks, You see, but now I say...
They might take how much every 2 weeks?
25 every 2 weeks.
So where the 10,000 ever go?
Well, the 10,000 go. When them reach 10,000, them are stop. When them reach 10,000, them will stop. That's for them quota. Virgin every day when you look, just like how you see Trump. The same day where Spain win the World Cup, Trump called Spain.
Idiot and
fool country and yes country. And then come out a gay out World Cup thing and I want to come out.
I take over the camera.
Yeah, and I take over the camera and I want to come out for the stage.
Mad people them that man. Madness.
Well, I mean I know star, but just I feel watch them people because every day you see something worse and worse. Just like how Trump do something some see happen in Jamaica. And when you look, everybody have a different story. Say, well, you know, see that, and the next man I say, you know, see that.
Yeah.
See, and you know, I don't know what.
Baby Trump,
man. See?
I know, yeah.
And then independent I come up now. Where a man I say, boy, Jamaica independent. Hey,
well,
just one laugh, you know.
Them I will keep saying that, you know. You can't stop them from saying that.
Yeah. Them now go, yeah.
We talk about Emancipation Day.
Emancipation Day. That's the man, them change all the name now, you know. Man. Yeah, that's the name called it.
Emancipendence.
Emancipendence. Yeah. I don't people, man.
That's how bad people, you know. Emancipendence.
People, every day is a bigger laugh.
No, but a foolishness. Everybody who listen to that accept that as something rational knows in them brains it must click as foolishness. It must click as foolishness. Emancipendence. What you trying to do? Connect the two things. The two things they have nothing to do with one another. Nothing. Emancipation and emancipendence and emancipation and independence have nothing to do with one another. You know? Because we never fight for independence. You know, see, them give it because two men go to England and get some papers. We say them what constitution, and we know say England not have a written constitution. Some don't say, oh, them cannot give you constitution.
And well, I know, but Jamaica now. Me I look on Jamaica now. I say if Jamaica don't have Jamaica need a constitution, you know. Because
say we don't have no constitution.
Yeah,
England give what them say them have. We have.
Singapore have a constitution. Singapore have a constitution. Because we have a constitution right now where we have a law in a way. A man investigate a man and a man just can't go on a court, you know. Can the thing where I investigate him go on a court, you know. Can you imagine a law there? That means the thing where I investigate him have to stop because him go on a court with it.
They don't say Trump sue himself. Yeah,
Trump sue himself.
Yeah, Trump sue himself for $1 billion. Cause him what them call it, the man was responsible for the bank, some bank thing, government something. And him say him go sue them. But I really him at the head of it, you know.
Yeah.
And him at the demand almost $1 billion from them, which is him. For pay him. The judge will say, what kind of foolishness is that? I just lick that out. The judge licked that out totally, the federal court. So it's like you are the head of the bank.
Yeah.
Right? And you are own the bank. And you now go sue the bank because you want some money to give some criminal. Because that him really did want to do. This is money to give the criminal them. And him really feels him to have a win. I'm just doing that to annoy people. Well, I like down here so now. I the same thing down here so. You know, see, people
I just feel like I just say sidestep. Because remember, you know, when I Trump you just say opposition, you know. Trump get plain value much money, you know.
I mean, when he was president, I know when he wasn't president. I when he was president.
Oh, him get an explainer.
Eh?
I think him get an explainer.
No, him get one from the Arab them. Sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the one we have was the one we have all the while where Tune did that Fred say assassination upon him head. Him left that somewhere and take the one them usually traveling now. You know? I'm afraid, you know, so a madness.
A madness, man. Every day when you look with all of them things where I go on.
Madness.
Up there and down here. A be a madness if you look on it.
Watch you know. A man maritime school. A man dipping at some kitty at the bank. Them catch him hand in the cookie jar.
Yeah.
And that's how much years, you know, and him sit down in the yard have fun the same way. And you know, you're nothing about it. You know, see it? Oh, him sit down in the yard so long. You know, you're not court a try with him. You know, you're nothing. And him a live him life same way. Just go on around the place. You know,
that's why sometimes when I look on it, I try to talk to the people, you know, but it just look like a talk shop because you try to talk, and when you look, you see something bigger and something wickeder happen. Yeah. And sometimes not in mainstream news. It don't make. And when you look at something, a man that try hide, and you know, you have to say, boy, what? So you have to say, no man, this can't go on. And when you look, you see something bigger and wickeder again happen. See, just like what I go on, as we said a while ago, a man is down in the yard. And nothing, you know, you're not about all them case, nothing. See, so you have to just look now and say, and then you have people are praying.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Christian them are praying, as we say, are the worst thing that ever happened to black people, Christianity. Wicked and the worst. Can you imagine you sit down at your yard and pray, and then hear a man that tell you, you're why they happy. Hear the man that telling us, boy, you hear me, just have faith. Just have faith, because and every day you hear a man that say, God soon come. And God close. And God soon come. And man I pray, and man I say, them are going to heaven, and them are going man dead, and that man that dead at 20 years, become 100 years, 200 years, and come be an ancestor, and the same Christianity, the man them depend. The man I say, boy, you don't believe in the Bible. See? And at the same time, at the same white men, them write all kind of version of the Bible. See? Same people slave them, you know. I have to tell you, a man, why you believe when I right, and a man, why you support when I right, a man, why you buy when I right. See? So it have to attract it to you, and all you tell them people, yeah. See? About Christianity. All of them who are fight in a Christianity. You think that little people are dead at Russia? You think that little white people are dead at the next place where Russia fight, Ukraine? Them people kill them people by hundreds and thousands, you know, motor. Yeah. White people, you know.
More than 1 million soldiers.
Same people we make we write Bible about Christianity, and black people could believe, black people come to this. How come to this motor? Well, a man I tell you so, and you say, boy, it's not the Bible. Now you have to tell the next man, say, boy, just believe in God, in faith, man, and God. See, when the next man I take away land, think a man knows a land you plant pan. See, and if you don't have food, you can't live. And I land water the pan. Just like all the China them come down here. A food, a land with water the China them say they want to. Yeah. They don't want no barren land, no. They want land with water, because water and food people survive after. Everything will live, survive after water and food.
So them come now and control the backside again. They're going to take over the backside industry, you know, the Chinese there.
And the Coptic land.
Open back all part and all them something they're going to do.
Yeah, and the whole of the land of the Coptic country. Now them things that are right around in there, you know.
And them just take the backside and gone.
You see, and when you tell people, I try to show people, so yo, living now this is reality. No way I live. No way I live. At that are the reality. At that are heaven and earth. See, at this and milk and honey. See, here you them come live better and better and better. Them no believe now that I'm gonna tell about Jesus. See, and I'm gonna tell about it in the Bible, this in the Bible and that in the Bible. See? And you just hold the Bible every day and hold it up. And don't go work. See? I don't try to work to have some money out of that. And see what people must wake up. It's just like what I'm going to Jamaica now. What the people I'm doing now is splitting people in two now. To blame them one another, you know, PNP and GLP. PNP and GLP. See? If I'm not PNP or GLP. Why the PNP has tried to stop that? GLP has tried, you know, saying in 1970. That. See? And the people them have them against them one another now. And now look in at themselves what go in front of them. See? Just like all the taxi man them. See? Some are PNP, some are GLP, but when you go out there and get the big fat ticket, seeing where you're not supposed to get. See? Or some ticket where you're not supposed to get, or you have to pay some tax and all them things, so it's a different tax and this, that, there. See? It affects you. It not affects none of them man there where I try flipping up. Because them man they make sure even triple to them pay. Remember, you know, them man they have a level wage, you know. Yeah. And what them do? Triple to them level wages. Them get car allowance, them get house allowance, them get food allowance, them get all kind of allowance. And what them do? Triple to them wages and them friends and the whole of them surrounded. The whole of them will say them a politician.
We have to move now, though. We have to move.
Anyway, blessed to hear.
Yeah, man, Iron Man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, this is the cutting edge on IRFM there with you. It's now, well, it's 1 o'clock. Yeah, we have to play this, you know. I'm still on this man. Here we go.
People balling, under tarpaulin, and rain soon start falling. Cause next month of June, so hurricane season come again soon. And you don't know that a free monsoon. But when some people lay down and look up at night, when the mosquito them a bite, and them in a darkness cause them no have no light, them no see no roof or ceiling over their head. All them see is tarpaulin instead. People bawling under tarpaulin. And when them wake up tomorrow morning, them still homeless, feeling hopeless, distressed, wondering how the hell them end up in this mess. Uncomfortable, miserable, vulnerable, exposed to the elements from all directions, dreams blown away with them earthly possessions, dejected and feeling rejected, never expected to be neglected by the elected, still waiting for dwellings to be erected. It's not pretty, it's not cute. Big, smuddy and little youth destitute, just a catch-like tree without root, facing the truth that they have been abandoned. People bawling under tarpaulin, but the authorities them stalling. Whole heap of money sent, but only a little toops of it spent. Less than 2%. But the powers that be take you and me for idiot, for fool. Take the whole away for buffoon like we are big-head bud we're born behind cow. I tell we say them I go fix things soon when things should have well have fixed by now. Them comfortably enough for them residents with them ceiling, floor and concrete wall. Me have to wonder if them think about the people living under tarpaulin at all. And them not care what we say. Them are the things them own way. Oversight get a fight and take flight. Accountability get park. Transparency gone for a walk. And if you open your mouth and talk, the tribalists and the troll, where they on them payroll, come out with guns blazing to the comments sections racing, raging, tracing. And I say, you're there on the other side. But the whole of them feel move them backside. Cause money a flow and dollars are run, but the people under tarpaulin get little or none. But how come? Because of we. Just reality. Just fact. And we sit down and allow all of that. Some are with tribal and make excuse. Some fit oppose but not have no use. Some sit on the fence, some hide behind wall and not say nothing at all cause them not have no balls. Hey, too many are we in the east and the middle. While Roma burn, I play with a fiddle. With a dash away with complacency, next time it could be you and me. So nobody go and fenky and weak out and keep your mouth. The whole of it turn up strong and speak out. Make up noise, protest, keep talking and don't rest. Demonstrate and advocate. For the people bawling under tarpaulin. The other day I was driving and as me come off of the toll, me drop in a big, everlasting, nasty, dirty, thinking pothole. My vehicle lands so hard, me feel it in my chest, like me drop from the top of Mount Everest. Tire bust, rim bend up, and me end up a spin when me not have to fix my front end. Yo, me want to know right now why and how we have so much pothole to blow. Whoa, it coming like say, freeway road code say pothole must depend every Jamaican road. It appears to be one of our laws because whenever me drive, me sweat like me in a menopause and contaminate me drawers. For me full of anxiety and fear because the old junk of them not stop appear everywhere. One time pothole used to depend just one side of the street, but now them stretch across the whole of road to blurt it. And some of them so deep that if you not drive Jeep or SUV or truck and you drop in on one of that, you know so you get stuck. And if you have to drive on some road at night, you fart. That's when me usually get caught. Cause even if you have good eyesight, you know say freeway street light not too bright and not have much use at night. Worse if rain or fall and the whole them conceal. It's like you in a war zone and a step cross a minefield. And one thing that get punched up in my nerves is when me have to make a quick decision. Like whether to drop in a pothole or swerve and end up in a collision. Or like down a pedestrian. Might as well me turn a question and start right off because I just can't manage the cost. If I fix rim and I buy tire and front end parts. The maintenance of our roads has obviously not been a priority for those of us in positions of governmental authority. Like you notice, say, whenever it rain good, we road them no drain good, and all know them can't explain good. Why them can't fix this problem? Now we are being told they are fixing the potholes, and they say them I patch them, but we still have to watch them. Because anyhow there's a heavy downpour, you know say for sure we road them I go mash up again.
Yes. Yes, man. Yes, Virgin, you're going. You're going. We love it. As a doctor that you know. Yeah, that doctor go on, so you know say things are going if a doctor start to come out every day. Yes, things gone really terrible. I hear them attack. How things are get so terrible, man. How the thing I go back with so. And like it come like we are complain about nothing. And them one we believe say we are troublemaker. Yeah, is that them one we believe say we are troublemaker. Because we are talking about certain things. Because everything is going on, it's supposed to go. Yeah, and how it's supposed to go is how them say it's supposed to go. And them don't want no repercussions from the people them. We must just sup it up. That is really what them I say. Why we are complaining so? If we don't say things that get better. They said things that get better. Then why so much people are complaining? So I said the people them beg, the people them just greedy. And that's what I say. The people them greedy, them not supposed to complain. Because them are try them best. Them are try them best while we are complaining. Them really feel say them are do something good. Yeah, man, them really believe that. And we there are going like we want to fall in a them trap. That is really what them are do. Because the more them say that things are going good, we will start believe it. Because them up this one we don't have so. Yeah. Them up this one we don't have so. Therefore, when we are say, can't bigger than what them are say. Can't bigger. Because them have power. Them call it power. That is where them have power. But we can't tell us a power corrupt. And absolute power corrupt absolutely.
Realize one day.
Yes, EL.
EL no Tabaruka.
Yeah, man, blessed man.
I said, the preacher them in the church them to get run out, you know.
What?
The preacher them in the church and I building them.
Yeah.
People them to start run them, you know. Because penalize them and come.
But the people them, but for them church, and the people them not for go there, and not them for run out. And
the church.
Are the people them not for go there.
I feel people them.
No, but are the pastor church and the people them church.
The thing them up there, people belong to people, because people build them up.
People build it up.
Yeah.
Alright, sir.
So everything with them up, people them. So people them start running them, because when them go there, up here, you can't read the people them are frightened, you know, afraid they get afraid, you know, because they lie them a tell. They lie. And I sit them and look for rob and thief for them. The people them to get serious to run them away.
The people them believe what them are say.
People them believe.
The people them believe what the pastor and say that's why them go there every Sunday.
I mean, so them have doubt. Believe them for no.
Yeah, but
how long them tell them about this?
Oh, you ever make them do that? Oh, you ever make them do that?
By reason where them get from us. What's the truth and new and with truth and set us free. No.
Hold on. I'll take a break and come for him. I'll take a break. Yes, sir. Blessed.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we are
saying. Truth shall set all nations free, you know. So all them are going in the church business and in the building them. And I brutalize people that with spiritual wickedness and I tell them, no, God is some God and Jesus will comfort them. And these things, some old-time business, man. People them need to get serious now because people them realize what's going on. But what? Them cover and cover them cover. Come out of place. Because them watch one another and them not get no seriousness out of it. So we are saying, right now, all of them are dead. Them are liar and thief. To the people, them mind and thoughts. These things must realize people them get to. And know say, this is the time when we're not afraid. We cut out the fear and the cowardness and who I would say, because them a man I go to school with. Come tell us. And I pay cologne and system them tell us. So we have to clarify ourselves and own ourselves and realize the water. When I want a man to come own me, or no woman, and come tell them when to move and when not to move and where to go. And we are waiting to come save us. Everything we have upon this earth, a man or woman causes it. And we have to clean up a mess. So we can't tell the people themselves to wait on God to come help them out with that. And they're the animals that God sees. But on Jesus, and we to these people them on earth right now. They carry the people that are burned up. So if we there and we tell them day and night these things, and them don't want to hear, and them don't want to get up and build up themselves, own themselves, and run the local pastor by them. In the church, I think we have a little girl pitney or a little boy pitney. and turn them in a math school. But I realize now, and them have to realize and say, Patra, help is there, help is everywhere. Looking on yourself, and looking on yourself and owning yourself, and them the people, and them bringing the here. And natural disease.
Yes, sir.
So we have said, one more thing, I said, to all the teachers in the school. They don't feel cry for money all the while, so they don't write to cry for, but what I know, we write for them to cry for. It's the curriculum them in the school, teaching them more culture of themselves. Kind of sister right now, well, one in the school, I'll pay cologne and brainwash system, and that's why they wouldn't get so ignorant and fight out for the teacher them and them when I realize that, You the more natural vibration, vertical things. I mean, you realize about earth fullness. I don't know, man and woman, so everything we get from earth, from natural to it is alive.
We have to move now, yeah?
Yeah, man. It's up here.
Good talking.
More strength.
Yeah, man. Good talking. Yes.
Yeah.
Blessed man.
Greetings in the name of the King Emperor, the Celestial First, the normal brother. Much love and respect, you know. They are one quality, you see. As you done, you know, most are Rastafari or anything, you know. I want the people to know that the say. Right now, I ring up and walk on in a place, you know, all over. Which part me there now, you see, they are find some traveling move, you know. Me I say move.
Which part you travel?
The minister.
Which part you travel?
I'm traveling in states now, you know. In states I travel, you know.
Because the thing sound away like you move.
Yeah, you know. We are supposed to the Minister of Peace and Security to resign or stuff. I did not do the thing right. It's the message. I'm going to killing a one on security.
Exit you deal with.
Yeah?
Exit you deal with our outer, so which one? You deal with exit in America area, so or Jamaica.
Because Chang I deal with, man. Chang to resign.
Alright, no. So you say security and peace, like, you know, so, yeah.
Yeah. Because sit down, Rasta, you know, see.
I sit down, you must sit
I
down.
make some. Yeah?
I sit down, you must sit down. We are saying for go sit down. I sit down, you must sit down.
Well, sit down, I lead down, I stand up here to do it. Right now, now the thing right. They might come with some poor excuses as to why they might do. They're not to correct the matter. Let me tell you before the matter. Everyone in a criminal activity have a right to be put before the law. The government of Jamaica to stop that foolishness about the man bill, hotel and all them things behind them something. They build 5 dams. The government of Jamaica built 5 dams worth about $10 million a water each. You see, to help the people in the country. The time we are coming, those season come. I didn't show them.
Alright, hold on there. What can we do? Yeah?
Yeah, tell it to Mota. Every prisoner or every person accused of a crime on the presumption of innocence within them life to life, age, and the government now act upon it. The government now seeks the needs of the people. The people need to have fresh water every day so that they can conduct normal affairs in society with the government supposed to deal with. And the government now, the Chief Justice of Jamaica, with named Brian Shire, he have a rule in the court system, you know, when it is to a spontaneous motor. It means at the court deals. The court can step in, you know, and make certain things work. It look like, me now I'm saying tonight, you know, but me want him to do like say something about what go on in the criminality, in the political arena. Because the country can't run so. The country can't run so. The negligence of the ministry of government them. Look, all right, Rocky League, Rocky League not turning $25 million out of money we spend this seed to the things. As a man who was family, he paid up the Jamaica Defense Force. They utilize of motor. It's military department, citizens, and as a man who was supposed to know that who people of position with them being reach that stage there with 25 million can be accounted for. You know, they must say it can be, but somebody not turning to see. And then think they against it. Not them that prison for malfeasance, you know, and not now once. But I like the court to step in with that and start to do some so as fun they move against them, inside the car, them no take up them thing the car, them no you know what I mean? Fight against the system. They must protect them earlier than so to speak. The people in the most solution, Rastafari come to represent the people like the eyes they are no while, you know. Rastafari is a liberation movement. And if I ever liberate according to what they have to do, who can liberate? And the people that have to liberate, we have to show the people in the country to move towards that. The same as it.
Yeah, man.
So this way they really to say that I want the people to see that come out full force in effect. Because like I tell you, Judge and I, the law, justice, righteousness exalt a nation, you know, it's a reproach to everyone, you know. We have to look on it on that level. You know, and I said the thing, you know, and one them still, you know, from the east, Warwick Island, all of them can check the inner seat. I'm a bridging them in the West Sea, because we love them. We love Jamaica. I have them go on this thing, you know, move back, no respect and honor every time.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, that's it.
Yes, good morning. Time. Yes, Basti. Well, I love the program. I miss quite a few parts of it and things, but I hope I catch up on when I miss tomorrow.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, man, I see him usually tape off the program, see. On tape, man. I listen it. A late time, but.
Okay. You can listen on YouTube now. Them I put it on YouTube.
Some see it, I'm here too. I remember a princess there overseas there. But I'm talking, she said, boy, when she clean her house and thing, and you, she listen, man.
You're not no good, man.
Yes, I said, what, how many years you upon it? She said, listen to all it. I said, wait. I said, she said, no, I'm in a year, you can't listen to her last night. And she said, me said, give her 2 days. And she get the program, I'm up to date with it over there, man.
Yeah, man, them up on YouTube, man. As me done tonight, tomorrow I get it.
Tuning, like, and them listen to great music. And the natives, I dance some of them. Yeah. Well, one slide past few topics are quick. The first one, you know, me now listen to the program. I mean, kind of, I hear the item that pass through earlier. But me want them beat and teach. Yes, me teach because what I know. In a case where you say. With that's where the security minister to step down. Teach out them, I feel teach with them how we are going to deal with certain things. You have to push our agenda, love. Because you can't just left with unsecure, so left a country unsecure. You know what I mean? And me akabo.
Now listen.
Alright, and then now, me akabo talk about the whiteness of evil, the parliament, and me kind of reach around and them screech upon it and I pray little. And when we sit down and look, but I say, actually, Kabu, really, I do one more. Because majority of the minister, them kind of white, which really, and then in terms of the two parties, basically, of black people in it and white people in it. But black people, them really, you know, they don't really have some certain powers. I don't respect Sir Mackenzie and
the Western Entertainment and Culture Minister Bob Ligway has to have a good portfolio, but rest of the Parliament white, CFR, Mr. Chung, a Chinese man. Side green like him, I get white like the Prime Minister. And PP just looking at colors.
The Prime Minister white?
It's not black. No, he's not black. That is not a black man. PJ Pattis is black. I know my complexion. I know why people complexion. So, if I see cool him up still, I'm thinking, so
why does all the people them down at Treasure Beach?
No, I'm not going to side that.
You never got Treasure Beach yet?
No, I'm not going to side that. I couldn't tell you.
You have seen Malcolm X?
Yes.
What do you call Malcolm X?
Malcolm X, you call him Afro-American.
No, who's an Afro-American?
Like, it would be a feature looking like a Obama, a black, but not so dark.
No. You
know
what I used to call Malcolm X? Reds.
So Malcolm X is a...
No, you ever hear that name?
No.
Malcolm X is Reds.
No, I never hear that name.
Well, read the autobiography of Malcolm X. Them call them Reds, and I presume them Reds.
So why them at that?
No, why me I say that?
Yeah.
You say, what name? The Prime Minister name again?
Andrew, Mr.
Andrew Oldest.
Mm-hmm.
Do ever read like Malcolm X?
He never look like you.
And you say, him no black, him no black man.
So you would classify him as a black man with that complexion?
Him a what?
Nowadays, that's a complexion where we call out here when cartel, when they bleach.
No, but
that's a complexion the complexion the majority of Jamaica are kind of.
That's my wife. No, that's a white woman.
Yeah, and of course she's a light skinned lady.
No, I'm not talking about light skin. No, wait, no, man.
All right, she's white, sir. So she's a white lady. Red.
So married to white woman.
Yeah, and when you make she get red like just shirt where you wrap up with.
You ever see when she get vexed?
I not have to see, because my father stays for me know. That's
so your father what? Your father a white man?
Mm-hmm. I'm white.
Oh, you define a white. Who's a white man? Who's a white man? Or a white woman? Who's a black man? Or a black woman? Tell me.
You are one black man.
And
right?
So you say, wait there. You tell me say, the Prime Minister is not a black man. And that you say?
Well, if you go in terms of identity and birth, he is a Jamaican, and you would have called it black. All right, them would affiliate or associate black with Jamaican and this part of the world.
No,
so you couldn't go even if them white, them must say them black still, and them are African.
You are the confusion you have in your head now. You see this term name black, it confuses you. African I work with. African I work with.
So African
then. Him not African. The Prime Minister is African.
I said, then that I said just because that him be born here, it will connect him with black. If him look like a man with beach, like Cartel then.
Cartel is not black man.
Of course, Cartel is a black man, but I say if a person changes them complexion and becomes that looking person, you would associate, you wouldn't associate them with Africa because you would associate Africa with urine and my melanin.
You ever go to Africa yet?
No, but not tell me say be a white man in Africa now. That way they might tell me say up here black man did the America. So no, we have a white. You have a white South African. Sorry.
You know how this story me I say.
Go on.
When we go to Senegal, you have most of the women them when me see in the market about bleach. And you can't tell me say them are not African because them bleach. And not only that now. And the blackest people that me ever see is when me go to Senegal. When me say black, me don't mean black like me I know.
Them purple.
Blue, which purple? Blue. Black till them blue. Blue people, when them stand up in the sun, them blue. The only thing where is when they laugh, you see them teeth are white.
Why?
All right. Now, me I say no. The problem that we have now is that the black and white thing confuse we. Because we are look upon now and say, if you don't look like, who must say no, like you know.
Obama, or me.
If you don't look like Obama, you're not African.
No.
Yeah. So you think, every African look like Obama?
White. I look like black. No, me never say. Which is right. No, not every African gonna be in terms of culture change in the matter. Maybe sexual changes in terms of mother and father coming and bring the offspring come that way there. So you would have said then the same way you could have looked on a white man and said he would have been black. Same way.
Me not say that.
So a white man could have said him black.
No, but you have said that. Me not say that white man is a black man. Me not say that. I'm not miss that. You are the confusion now. So wait now. Right.
Farrakhan, you like say more look like a what you call it the Indian. A mix of
Farrakhan is an African.
Well, him have of that Indian look that's going.
No, wait no man. Farrakhan is an African. You're confused, brethren.
No, watch me now. Why am I say that? Him changed to Islam now, you know. And you notice him have an Islam look there. What him have? Yes, I know. All right.
No, you're going to religion. I'm not talking about religion.
All right.
I'm talking about the racial profile. What race belong to.
Fine.
To African. Him is an African.
In born where? In America?
Yes.
Right?
Louis Farrakhan is an African.
And you kind of keep back with same black Africa. Louis Farrakhan.
No. You get upon the black. Me say, Louis Farrakhan is an African.
But bossy, all right, watch me again now. In America, you know, it's a different multiplicity of culture there. So
what you want
him mommy or daddy could be of a Muslim look, you know. That's why you know look on him good him not have the feature there for you.
Him father is a Jamaican.
And his mother is a African.
His mother come from where the little island and name out there, so look at man. What is that man? You can't
do man. What would that we are reason, man? No confusion in the reasoning.
Yeah, you're confused because
we are trying to get certain lines.
You say Farrakhan and African.
Me say him is, but him convert and him have a look. Me say him have a look. Him have a look.
But we're not about no who convert from who no convert.
Well, yeah, we're about the look, the racial profiling. So me say is not all right.
That him is African.
Answer me this now, bossy. Is only African people alone black?
Tell me which other people black more than you have Indian with black.
All right then.
But are you confused? But you about the black? Are you talking about the black?
So all right then. So you couldn't find that.
Say African. Listen to me now. African look like Farrakhan. African look like me. African look like you. African look like the Prime Minister. All of them, man, the way I'm an African. The Prime Minister is African. Maybe him no want to say it, but me I say it. The Prime Minister is African. We're born in Jamaica. Full stop. Black is where them put pan we know. One time them used to say we are Negro. Then them used to say we are colored. Now we can't say black. It's only African that say them black, you know. Everybody, which part black land there? No black man not about. Chinese. When you look on a Chinese, you say, white man?
Well, yeah. Otherwise from them culture, you would have give them.
China man is a China man. You identify people with the land. The land. You can't identify a man. The Chinese them say my yellow man.
Yeah.
You can't identify a people by the color. You have to identify it by the race.
But if me know about it, but we are dealing with come up a little more. We are talking about the complexion now.
Yeah,
in terms of
no, but you are using complexion to mix up white man with African.
All right, watch me again. All right, watch this again. You see now your passport or your driver's license on it.
Yeah.
It have that.
It's a Jamaican.
Yeah, and where your complexion it say. Don't it tell us your complexion? Right?
No, not my passport. My passport not tell about no complexion.
No, none of your ID them not done either.
It's a Jamaican.
It not tell us your eye complexion and your skin color.
You have a passport?
Yeah, I have one. Probably I don't know if it's changed, but
hold on there. Your passport tell you the complexion of your eye?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think yeah man, even
your passport, your Jamaican passport tell you the complexion of your eye?
Me have to go back in our passport, but me know Eastern Union have it. But me know back, but me study my passport. My IDs back one time. I look on it. They tell me.
And your passport where you have now.
All my ID would they usually tell me. No. Me I got to
the driver's license. The driver's license tell the color of your
back
eye.
then, my license them. I'm a worker's license them. I'm go work.
Virgin, wait there. Your driver's license where you have your son now. Take it out of your pocket and look on it. It tell you the color of your eye.
Me not near my wallet. But they run one in that part.
But all right. But you remember your driver's license though.
Tomorrow me can't tell it.
No, tell me no. Because for a man who have a driver's license and don't know own driver's license stay, something wrong with you.
All right, boss, the time I cut. You know you want to go down half the time.
Yeah, but the time done half already because you tell me foolishly because you mix up color with race.
No, we not.
Yo,
all right, Mota.
The Prime Minister is a white man. That's what you tell me.
Of course. Him have the complexion is white. The Mota we are talking about the complexion. I'm not about the person individual himself.
His complexion is not white.
What's the complexion, the Prime Minister?
Man complexion is not white.
So what complexion?
We're not black. It's a misdemeanor when we have to wear blackness and we are black not.
Boy, yeah, that means so you don't have no one word name racism then. That means you have to discount the whole life. What that word that mean, what it represent?
You know what you call race? White people bring up. It's white people bring up.
Race is a nation.
It's white people bring up this black and white thing, you know.
Right.
When we're there African, nobody not talk about black and white.
So we are was one color. So white
no. A white people come to Africa, come make us start talk about black and white. I mean, I show you say if you go to Africa. We can't carry you go to some place in Africa. When you see the people them, you don't think say them are white people come from Europe. When you go to North Africa or in a certain place in North Africa, and you see the people them, you don't say, wait, see some white people there.
And them never left.
Never left Africa yet.
And them roots no come from another region.
All right, wait there. Haile Selassie.
Ethiopian.
No.
And you call him complex. All right.
No. Oh, you say Ethiopian. Oh, you say Ethiopian.
Wait.
Oh, you say Ethiopian. Oh, you say
Ethiopian. Because we depend on the foot of.
No, wait, no. You say Ethiopian. I mean, ask about somebody else. No, I said the color. You talk about the color of them.
Yep, no, because we did revert from this. I remember we are doing.
No, because your brain was.
Race, you know. No, because you shoot the question there. After coming after.
The Prime Minister is an African born in Jamaica.
All right, look on this now. Don't the Prime Minister have the complexion of Selassie?
No.
Yes, I know.
No.
Don't the Selassie have the complexion of Bob Marley?
No.
The way I say Mr. Muta.
You ever see Selassie yet?
Me have hold up a picture, Muta.
No, I have a picture. I say if you ever see Haile Selassie yet.
You see him up personal.
Yes.
And is a black man, you see, or a white? Or is that?
You are no white man. You got from black.
Just ask you. Just ask. Sorry.
So Bob Marley a white man.
No, me just tell you the complexion white near. Me don't know what a complexion they call. It is not white.
You don't know white name. Why you put color upon people if you don't know white name?
Well, I don't need to call it. If you are gonna say, well,
no, it's because them brain.
That's why I'm from beginning to call him. So then when would I call him then?
Marcus Garvey wife, our.
Marcus Garvey wife?
Yeah. Is Garvey. What color she is?
You know, no fear. I don't know how she looks neither, you know.
No, but you would have said she white, a white woman too.
No, I would have said your wife is a white lady because me know white. That them call white.
Oh.
So, all right. Even the system, man, is the way of words and bracketing in terms of placing a meaning to something. When we see it again, we can remember it and have it in that state. So if me forgot look on your wife and say your wife black.
If my wife, no, me I talk about no black. Me say if you ever come tell my wife, you know which part
she white.
She born at Spalding.
Jamaica,
Spalding. Deep Spalding, she born.
Well, our root.
You know where Spalding there?
I drive past Spanish Town and go way up, man.
Spanish Town?
I drive past and go way up when I go so. Because I'm the way up town, I'm there, you know.
You talk full about you drive past and go way back.
So wait there, when you drive past, you there?
Spalding there, Manchester.
Never
picture our mother right on the wall, so no, and our father on the wall, so no.
How our mother look? Which one of them have our complexion?
The mother.
Then that's so it's a complexion.
Our mother is not a white. Our mother is not
so what you call a complexion, them Muta? What is it? What is it?
Yeah, the complexion we are working. You must say, you see,
yeah.
You want me start about the color of the man's skin.
No. Yeah, nobody put me out. No. But that me talk about the complexion. Me did really.
The color of the man's skin you talk about. The color of
the
skin you talk about. But we not talk about the color of the skin. Me not no color of the skin. Me sure you say the Prime Minister is a African born in a Jamaica. Full stop. Now you have different shades of African. Where you want to know you have different color Africans. Black like me and you, but that don't mean them are not African. And I prefer to say African than black man. I prefer to say African, European than white man. That is what I prefer. I say European. I may use a white man because that is how I come up. But me know in myself say nobody know white that way there. So me say it's European them. It's European bring around here, you know. European bring around here. All of the people that me bring around here so are European. And me I tell you say we get caught because they rip some of our ancestors and so the confusion come in now. This is the confusion where them have we you know. Me and you are so African. I confuse yourself now about who's white and who is black. And
yeah, because all right, that's how me bring up the argument to say it seems like that all right. Then me I say the complexion, the more I get the.
No, but me I try to get you out of the problem. You know, for call yourself black man.
But not wrong. But all the people them with the name associated with are great people, you know.
No.
Been through history, so I'm not afraid to associate myself with it.
No. Black man have nothing to do with where we originally are deal with, you know. And we go get brainwashed into this black thing.
But Bossy, all right.
You know, what Marcus Garvey call Negro.
All right. Yeah, it's true.
All right.
All right.
Wait, no. You know, them used to call we colored.
Yes, that's around Rosa Parks them time.
No,
colored folks. Then they must say. That's why Rosa Parks, when them say colored folks can't use certain place.
If my wife go America, them call her colored.
Yeah.
If my wife go Africa, them call her. Sorry, not Africa. America. Colored woman. You think that she can pass as a white woman in America?
No, she would have fit in normal. But if she go down, if she go downtown, what is
no,
if she go downtown, them are going to say she a tourist.
No, you see.
And she a white woman. You see?
Yes, but I see him if you go. Regine. You're African.
Bye.
No, bye, no. Not if you're African. We have to go bye.
Yes, of course, African runs through there.
So, you see, you're afraid to say African.
No, I'm not afraid for that, but I show you the connection of it.
No, you have to say bye. You're African, full stop.
Yes, sir.
No matter where you want to say. Them trick way, them put you in a mindset, and we will look on it now. I look on it, I say, I picture it, I say, wife. No, you that's a white man.
All right. You know, sir, if when them are class you in terms of your greatness, I thought them are going to say, you know, it's said, you're not going to the white man class, you know, them are going to say, most of Baruka, the African, American, are the black, Jamaican, you know, the great, the boy. I just say, you're going to they're not going to say, the Indian mode are the Chinese, and when we set them to China, would identify. So then you are going to be identified with a Marcus David kind of complexion. With a Malcolm.
Listen to me. Me are going to make them say it. Eh? Me are going to make them say it. No call me no black.
Boss, you look like we're going in a people time. Thanks for the time. I'm on it.
Yes, sir. All right. You see the man make me go over the time. Sorry, yes, sir. Sorry. All right. I'm gone, you know. We see you later. One heal up lollipop. Big up lollipop, I tell you. And we're gone. Yeah.
Mr. Kamina Johnson-Smith says discussions must be held with the United States government before the third country national agreement could be released. Last month, National Security Minister Dr. Horace Chang said the government signed the agreement with the U.S. on June 10 following cabinet approval. There have been calls from the People's National Party for the agreement to be publicly disclosed. Responding to a question about the release of the document at post-cabinet press briefing today, Mrs. Johnson-Smith stressed that actual agreements between two countries are not usually released. The minister said that discussions would also have to be held with cabinet on whether or not to release the MOU.
I do not usually share agreements between governments publicly. We share about the agreements, but we don't usually share actual documents. This is something that I would have to discuss with the U.S., which is the other party. They're usually dealt with sensitively, which is why they're even not treated as the same as other agreements under the ATI. The agreement is not a unilateral Jamaican agreement where we do with as is requested. So I would have to discuss that with the United States as well as within the government. And I think it's also important to recognize that the operational procedures are not settled, as I said earlier. They relate back to the MOU.
Mrs. Johnson-Smith said the government does not want further sensationalism surrounding the TCN matter.
I think what we would not want is further sensationalization of circumstances in which we are seeking to ensure the best protective approach to Jamaica and to Jamaicans and the most effective management of the arrangement in place. So I'm going to say that I will verify the language that was used, and I will also have that discussion with my colleagues, but they would be aware that as foreign minister, I do have a particular responsibility for the relationship with our partners, and that we will therefore have that discussion with them as well as with my cabinet colleagues.
Foreign Affairs Minister Kamina Johnson-Smith. An opposition spokesperson on national security, Fitz Jackson, is again calling for a public disclosure of the third country nationals agreement between the Jamaican government and the United States of America. This in the wake of comments made by a minister with responsibility for efficiency, innovation and digital transformation, Audrey Marks, at the recent Jamaica Labour Party Area Council 3 meeting. Marks cited safeguards in the agreement and her proposal to import undocumented workers. Marks also distinguish between the TCN and undocumented workers issues while chastising the PNP for spreading false narratives. In a statement today, Mr. Jackson said if there is truly no overlap between her proposal and the TCN deal, the simplest way to prove it is to publish the MOU in full.
I am again calling for the Jamaican people to be shown the third country nationals agreement in full. At a JLP meeting on Sunday, Minister Audrey Marks spoke of safeguards in that agreement, while also referring to her own proposal to bring undocumented workers from the United States into Jamaica. Her defense of the TCN agreement tracked so closely with the language of her own proposal that I must ask her directly, are the two, in substance, one and the same? Minister Marks cannot argue that safeguards exist while keeping the very document that would prove it locked away. If there is truly no overlap between her proposal and the TCN deal, the simplest way to prove it is to publish the Memorandum of Understanding in full.
Opposition spokesperson on national security, Fitz Jackson. An investigation has been launched to determine what caused a fire on a rural school bus in Manchester this afternoon. The Jamaica Urban Transit Company says one of its rural school bus program vehicles was involved in a fire incident. Georgetta Williams reports.
It's reported that about 1:20 p.m., the bus, which had completed its scheduled student transportation route in Cross Keys, Manchester, was returning to its base in Plowden when the driver observed that the engine had caught fire. The JUTC says the operator immediately stopped the vehicle and attempted to extinguish the fire using the onboard fire extinguisher. When those efforts proved unsuccessful, the Jamaica Fire Brigade was contacted for assistance. The affected vehicle sustained damage as a result of the fire. The bus company says no student or passenger was on board the bus at the time of the incident, as the vehicle had already completed its afternoon trip and was returning to base. The driver was not injured. JUTC says the cause of the incident is unknown and will be the subject of a full investigation by the relevant authorities in collaboration with the JUTC's technical team. The company states that it conducts routine inspections and maintenance of its fleet and will continue to review all findings arising from this incident to determine any necessary corrective action. The JUTC says it remains committed to the safety of its passengers, employees, and the wider public. Reporting for RFM News, I am Georgetta Williams.
There is concern that truancy could affect Jamaica's performance in this year's Caribbean Examinations Council CXC exams. This as many older students, particularly boys, have stayed away from school to help their families rebuild in western parishes which were devastated by Hurricane Melissa last October. The issue was raised by Education Minister Dr. Dana Morris-Dixon at a post-cabinet press briefing today. During the ministry's back-to-school readiness tour of educational institutions in Westmoreland yesterday, she said she reiterated to residents the importance of sending their children back to school. The minister noted that over time, several students have resumed their studies in Western Jamaica through the efforts of the ministry, the police, and community engagements. However, she said to date, many children have still not returned to the classroom.
There are many interventions we're doing. We have police even going out with us into the communities to remind parents that it is important for their children to come to school. As I was in Westmoreland, one of the things I think will affect our CXC results is our older students, especially our young men in the disaster areas, not returning to school. They are, as we know, trying to help their families to rebuild. And so that's been prioritized. And I had to say to the community members that I saw yesterday that it's important that we send our children to school. Our teenagers need to be in school, and a lot of them did not return. We've been able to get many back because of our interventions going into the communities and actually speaking to the community members and getting neighbors to convince their next door neighbor to send the children to school.
Dr. Morris-Dixon explained that the ministry has implemented an education management information system to improve school attendance.
We also have a new system that we're using and implementing where we can see attendance more easily and we can intervene more quickly in the Ministry of Education, and that's been led by the permanent secretary. That's a big part of our transformation, is that education management information system.
Education Minister Dr. Dana Morris-Dixon. Some Jamaicans have indicated that 16.9% of children in their care experience sleep loss, anxiety, or emotional distress linked to social media. Additionally, 16.5% of adults said these children were exposed to sexual content. Researcher Dr. Stephen Johnson presented the findings, which were contained in the National Survey on Social Media Use and the Protection of Children. The study was presented at a press conference hosted by the Health Ministry yesterday.
We also asked them
From your knowledge, within the past 12 months, have any minor in your care experienced any of the following? For the most part, even though it's 16%, persons would have indicated exposure to violent or disturbing content and exposure to sexual content and sleep loss or anxiety. And of course, harmful misinformation are dangerous online, focusing on the major ones. And unwanted sexual messages or attempts at grooming, cyberbullying or harassment, and sharing of private images or information.
Dr. Johnson said some Jamaicans are suggesting that adolescents should be restricted from accessing social media or that parental consent be required for them to have accounts.
In terms of the suggestion, in terms of requiring parental consent for minors below a certain age to open accounts and restricting access to social media platforms for children below a specific age. The mean suggested age is 14 years of age. The most popular was 16 years of age. And of course, we're looking at the variance and standard deviation plus or minus 2. So it's anywhere between 12 and 18.
Meantime, approximately 25.5% of the 1,027 adults surveyed retain trust in the police and the justice system to address online abuse involving minors. Dr. Johnson said the views of respondents were canvassed on their trust level in the government and their agencies on issues relating to the protection of minors on social media. He said this was done in the context of Jamaica being a low-trust environment. Other findings from the survey revealed that majority of respondents do not trust social media companies to protect minors who use their platforms.
We ask persons in terms of their level of trust, and if you notice, we'll use the term government as well as we break down government to have some agencies from government. So when we ask them how much trust do you have in schools to educate minors about safe social media use, 43% indicated that they do, and if you were to include neutral, 80%. How much do you trust parents or guardians to guide minors social media use responsibly? 42% indicated trust. How much do you trust a multi-stakeholder approach involving government? As you can see here, we have 33%. And how much trust do you have in the police to regulate such? Only 25%. And how much trust do you have in technology-based age verification systems? This is not social media companies per se, but an age verification system, just 21%. And in terms of community organization, 20%. And how much trust do you have in social media companies themselves? Only 16%. So they are least trustful of social media companies.
Researcher Dr. Stephen Johnson, he was addressing a health ministry press conference. Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness has indicated that the government will seek legal redress against persons who spread misinformation. While a particular incident was not specified, the issue of misinformation has been a long-running one, with the government having to defend its position and refute false claims. He noted that the government has to be deliberate in how it communicates information to the public and has to respond to inaccurate information.
We will not stand and allow falsehoods, misrepresentations, downright lies, and mischief to lead this country astray. This government is committed to communicate with the people of Jamaica on every issue, on every falsehood, on every false claim. We will be toe-to-toe responding. And we're going to step up our response as well, because some of what is said borders on inciting violence. Much of what is said is also illegal and unlawful under Jamaican law, and we intend to prosecute those persons who break the law in this. The nation is at risk if we do not act.
Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness, he was speaking today at the handing over ceremony for the Howard Avenue Apartments in St. Andrew. Member of Parliament for St. Thomas Eastern Rosemary Shaw is calling on the National Environment and Planning Agency NEPA to investigate urgently the reported construction of fish ponds adjacent to the Barking Lodge Primary and Infant School. This follows widespread complaints from residents of the community. Ms. Shaw said on July 24 she formally wrote to NEPA requesting an immediate investigation into the development after receiving numerous reports from concerned constituents regarding the apparent construction of a facility in close proximity to the school.
The people of Barking Lodge have come to me with real concerns, and they deserve answers. Residents have raised the alarm about the construction of fish ponds right next to the Barking Lodge Primary and Infant School. On July 24, I formally wrote to the National Environment and Planning Agency asking them to urgently investigate. I want to know, were all the proper approvals and permits obtained? Was an environmental impact assessment done before construction began? And were the beach and roadway actions lawfully authorized?
She noted that residents have expressed concern about potential environmental and public health implications of the proposed development.
I am not against development. St. Thomas needs investment and opportunity. But development can never come at the expense of our children's safety, our environment, or the rule of law. The residents of Barking Lodge deserve to be heard. They deserve real consultation on projects that affect their daily lives. And they deserve assurance that everything is being done by the book. I am calling on NEPA to respond quickly, investigate thoroughly, and take action if the law has been broken.
Member of Parliament for St. Thomas Eastern, Rosemary Shaw. 2 individuals were shot and wounded by lawmen during an incident at the Portmore exit of the Transjam Highway. Reports from the St. Andrews South Specialized Operations Unit are that about 11:30 last night, a team of officers acting on information intercepted a Nissan motor car and signaled it to stop. However, it's alleged that the driver disobeyed and slammed into the police unit. It's further reported that the driver then allegedly attempted to run over the officers, and the officers responded by firing their weapons. The driver and passengers sustained wounds and were taken to hospital. Their current conditions are unknown. According to lawmen, a black AK-47 with a magazine containing 5 live rounds was recovered from the vehicle. The St. Andrews Central Police Division has recorded the highest seizure of illegal firearms in the country. This as 31 illegal firearms have been recovered since the start of the year. Commanding officer for the division, Superintendent Mark Harris, attributed this feat to the Area 4 Operation Iron Shield initiative. The operation is aimed at reducing murders and other violent crimes across the 5 police divisions in Area 4.
So yes, we are leading in the recovery of firearms. As I said, we increase our operational activities. Iron Shield is also one that helps us a lot. And going out there, and we always use our intelligence-led operation to go in this area and seize these weapons and take them out of the hands of criminals. Most of the times, they don't attack us in a sense like another division. So sometimes the confrontation is less. In Augustown, we have a little issue where we realize that can happen. So place more police in there and working with other police department to police that area.
Superintendent Mark Harris. Meantime, Superintendent Harris has admitted that managing permits for events is a major operational challenge. The superintendent explained that among the issues are that party promoters do not comply with the time given for their events. He said the police often try to ensure balance in such circumstances as entertainment events help to preserve the peace. Superintendent Harris noted that before a permit is granted, the police conduct interviews and use divisional intelligence to research the applicants as well as the proposed location of the events. He said there are also several requirements that promoters must meet to stage their events.
Well, I can tell you, outside of crime fighting, that is a big challenge that I have to rise to and deal with. Also, you know that sometimes you give the permits and persons don't want to comply with the time. So we still have to find police to ensure the enforcement that they are, locked off by a certain time, because a lot of persons will complain that the music is going beyond 2, going 3. And before I sign that permit, I list terms of and conditions of what must entail. And some of it is like no knives at the event, no guns. We had an incident where miraculously gun reached into an event, and also no obstructing of electricity. Some people, they want to steal the electricity. Yes. We give them a list of things that must not happen. We even put no lewd lyrics on it, but we know that sometimes that get out of hand.
He said permits are oftentimes denied in the event if the event or the promoter is associated with violence. Superintendent Harris explained that applicants can appeal these decisions.
So sometimes we turn down some of them for certain reasons, like a violence contributor or a violence producer keeping it, and we pick up that. We will write to them saying that, no, this area and your behavior, we are not going to give you a permit. So they can appeal to the commissioner. But as I said, it's challenging because there's a lot.
Commander for the St. Andrews Central Police, Superintendent Mark Harris. Minister with responsibility for land titling and settlement, Robert Montague, has re-emphasized that the containerized housing units being provided by the government to Hurricane Melissa affected residents are for the needy, not greedy. He was speaking yesterday while on a tour of the units in Westmoreland.
So we have started this process of building out bases, and we are concentrating in the 5 parishes that were most affected. And if you notice where we start, Westmoreland. We want a clear message to be sent. This is not a political program. This is a program to help Jamaicans who are in need. This is not a program to help the greedy. This is a program to help the needy. Because you have some people that will tell you that them and George Wright are friends, so they must get, and they have concrete house already, and nothing wrong with their house. And that this program is not for them kind of people. Another program them can benefit. This program is for people who are needy, people who are suffering, people who don't live nowhere, people who are catch. And it don't matter what political party you join, if you're a Jamaican and you're suffering and you qualify for the program, this program is going to help.
The minister reiterated that the National Housing Trust has reserved sections of housing schemes for the establishment of homes for residents who do not own land.
The Prime Minister has been very, very clear that the National Housing Trust will also reserve a piece of any land where they're building a scheme in the 5 parishes to build out some clusters like what we had at Shrewsbury. And next door to Shrewsbury, the NHT has a scheme, and they have reserved a piece of that land to build some more units. And those will be for persons who qualify, but they don't have no land.
Minister with responsibility for lands titling and settlement, Robert Montague.